from, and what do you currently do as a healer, as a coach, as a service provider in your current business? All right. Okay, so we got Padmala who says, "I support working professionals get back to joy and fulfillment in their life through inner spark." Okay, awesome. Then we have here Lata, who is a preschool teacher. Sonia is energy healer. Wow, from Pune. Lifepreneur, business mentor, numerologist. Dharmendra, beautiful. Nikhil is a pranic healer, a chartered accountant. Wow. Trivikram is a psychologist from Kadapa. Tarot life coach, Darshana. Carl, where you launch my online business. Amazing. Beautiful. Amazing. So I see a lot of, okay. So Hasini, psychologist, hypnotherapist, speech therapist, law of attraction coach, nutritionist, manifestation coach. Oh my God, amazing. These are my kind of people. We've got Reiki healers, cosmetologists, body workers, consultants, financial consultants. Amazing. Breath worker, Vatsu, acro yoga, Ayurveda expert, plant medicine practitioner. All right. So, guys, here's the thing. We got tons and tons of things to cover. Okay. I have a lot to cover today, and I'll be very fast. Is that okay? You have to bring your A game together because I plan to be really fast because I got only 2 hours, 2.5 hours, maximum three in hand, and so do you. So can I take a permission from you to be very fast today because I got tons of things to cover, right? Type okay if that's okay. And we have limited time. So promise that you are going to make this count. So the time that you're going to take out today is you're going to make this count. And for that means you have to be paying a full attention. You got to get yourself a quiet space, right? Make notes and give your 200% energies here, right? Is that okay? Type yes if you're committed. And people who took out time yesterday's, apologies for the big hiccup. You took out that precious time, but we encountered a major tech snack. Technology was not on our side yesterday, but today we are going to make up for that. We're going to come out much more stronger, much more better, much more crazier, right? Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, so that I know that you're with me and you're fully with me. Okay? Is that cool, guys? Is that cool? Awesome. So now tell me if this is you. You are somebody who is feeling a little uneasy when it comes to selling. Is this you? Type yes. You are attracting freebie seekers. You attract people who are low paying, who want things for free, who indulge a lot with you, but then when it comes to actually transactional, in terms of money, they fall short. And also, you do not know what to post, what to say when you are attracting high high value or high paying clients. Is that you? Type yes, right? Because that is going to change today. The whole intention is to make selling really easy and joyful for you, right? You should be able to attract high value clients with ease, right? And you exactly know what's causing the freebie seekers attraction, right? And you will exactly know how to say and communicate and in your post as well, right? So that's my goal for you for this challenge. Now, I want you to quickly type in your intention. I want you to set an intention for yourself because you are going to give your precious next 2 hours fully immersed into this workshop. So I want you to start very strong, start with an intention, guys. Put down your intention, and so that we all make this 2 hours really, really count for ourselves. I'm here to make transformation happen, and I want your equal investment of time, energy, space to be able to fully absorb what I have to share for you, right? So that you can receive the transformation. So type your intention in the chat. I would love to see your intentions. Type that in your notebook as well. Okay, take a minute and do that. Now, by the end of today's challenge, one of the things that we are going to do today is whatever you're going to learn, whatever you will learn today, I want you to take something back home, right? And that gift, that challenge activity, that gift is you will learn how to introduce yourself in less than 1 minute and be remembered forever by high value potential clients. Type AMZ if this sounds amazing, right? In fact, the things that I'm going to teach you today, you yourself will be able to do that because that's the whole idea, right? We meet potential clients all throughout every day, even in the lift. While we meet potential clients out of the blue. We meet potential clients out of the blue as well. You are walking on the road, you meet somebody in the mall, you meet somebody in the party, you meet somebody in school, parents-teacher meeting. You can meet your potential clients anywhere. And you only have 30 seconds to introduce yourself and be remembered forever. So that is your golden period whenever you are asked to introduce yourself. So you're going to know that you're going to really going to be able to get that out of this 2 hours. And that is what we're going to do in the end. So promise, if you're going to stay till the end, to be able to receive this gold, right? Awesome. So I'm still waiting for everybody's intention. Come on. Okay, I got a lot of intentions, beautiful intentions. So everybody write your intentions. Amazing. Okay, so let's get started with one of the very important things that I'm going to share with you is how I attracted and closed deals and continue to do that. If I want to give you a number here is $15,000, which is a very easily achievable number for each one of you here. For individual clients, for corporate clients, without chasing or hard selling, right? You're going to learn that. And the coolest part is the methods that we're going to learn today is extremely simple. You don't need tech. You don't need fancy things or anything. It's so simple that you'll be like, oh my God. But nobody knows about it. Nobody consciously knows about that. And they're not using it, right? So my goal is to show you that the only way to effortlessly attract clients is through simple stories. Even if you don't have, sometimes a lot of people are here who might not have like crazy results to show. They are probably beginning or could not there. You might be really good at what you do, but you just don't have results to show. And you are thinking in your head, okay, testimonials is the only way. So we're going to learn that you don't need all of that. You still can attract high value premium clients in as less as 4 weeks, right? And this is also so the methods that you're going to learn today is so magical that it has helped me personally consistently attract premium clients in my tenure of about 10 years of entrepreneurship, have an omnipresence on social media, even if I'm taking a break from it. Institutions, regularly approach me for partnership opportunities. And I live a nomadpreneur lifestyle, working from beaches to Himalayas. And over the past 5 years, I have ventured into more than 10 countries, all while working for different brands and coaching entrepreneurs. Right? So, and not only this has worked for me, but here's is a story about Trey, who was relying on word of mouth references for his consulting business. Now, but after what he learned the story method, he has been consistently getting 30 to 50 premium leads every week using social media alone. How many of you are into consulting business type? See in the chat. Here is my favorite Christy, who was tired spending a lot of time on social media. How many of you are like fed up or know that, okay, you have to spend a lot of time in Instagram, reach out, all of that to be able to have a presence? So she was in the same boat. And even though she was spending a lot of time, as being told by different coaches about different social media tactics, she was not getting any results. But after using story method, she was able to get really high value leads every week. Nora here made an entire team of 3 people learn the story method, and they have about 8 to 9 premium leads for their business every single day. So the idea is that if these people can, so can you. Now, you might be a personal brand, service-based business. I'm here to show you how. Okay, but why should you learn from me? What makes me the right person today to teach you all of this? You might ask, some of you who are knowing me for the very first time, and thank you for joining this. And is that okay to tell you a little about myself? Type yes in the chat. So why should you even watch this training? So my journey has been shaped up by over a decade of corporate experience, contributing to marketing campaigns of brands like Citibank, Colgate, Hilton Hotels, Cadbury's. I was also entrusted for teaching marketing and story selling to the students of prestigious institutions like IIM, Symbiosis, and Startup India. I ran my successful marketing agency, offering a done-for-you services to clients across different industries: education, hospitality, manufacturing, food, F&B, right? Real estate, tours, edutech. Now, this experience, this overall marketing selling experience, also allowed me to start my own coaching business called Passion to Profit Lab, where I have taught hundreds of entrepreneurs easy marketing secrets that help them attract clients with ease and joy. I'm also working as a vice president for an edutech company into AI, artificial intelligence, and blockchain. And I have contributed to 500,000, yes, $500,000 in sales, right? I was responsible to generate about 500,000 sales for this AI edutech company in just 1 year. So the reason I tell you is I do have certain feathers in my cap. So you are learning from the best, from one of the good people. You are in good hands today to be able to receive the wisdom nuggets that can change your business and life, right? Awesome. Beautiful. So now, and I want to tell you something. If you are an entrepreneur for some time or you've just started, very first thing, I want you to quickly do something. Please get up from your seat and give a pat on the back. Everybody, please give a pat on the back and type pat if you're done patting yourself. It is so important because people are telling you, okay, you're doing amazing, you're doing good work. Some people are also criticizing you, but you have never ever congratulated yourself, because entrepreneurship is tough. It is not easy, right? How many of you believe that, know that it's definitely not easy? You're wearing multiple hats, right? It's not easy as a 9 to 5 job at all. So everybody type pat if you have done patting yourself. When we are in a physical workshop, I personally congratulate people by actually hugging them and giving a small gift for being an entrepreneur, right? So the thing is that as an entrepreneur, you're also doing a work of a salesperson. And if you're tired and juggling between a salesperson for your business and not only focusing on your area of expertise. So, for example, if you are somebody who is a financial consultant, somebody who's a healer, a Reiki healer, you want to focus only on doing that and keep improving your skills. But guess what? You have to also get in clients for your business. You also have to do marketing. You also have to do fulfillment. You also have to do operations, like managing accounts and everything. You have to do everything. And are you not alone? Think about it for a second. The medical school doesn't teach you how to sell your services. The psychology school doesn't teach you that either, how to promote your coaching programs. And don't even get me started on business schools. How many of your MBAs here? I'm an MBA. They teach you M&A, merger acquisition jargons and jazz. But when it comes to actual nitty-gritty of getting clients, as a small business, as a solopreneur, they all fall short. It's like trying to, learn how to drive a car without actually getting behind the wheel. So, my friend, if you're struggling to sell, be easy on yourself. It's not that you are bad at it, it's just that you haven't been taught the right skills. So, what do I do? You ask. Let me break it down for you. You see, you are passionate at what you do. Now, in order to turn that into a way of living, successful living, like I know a lot of you are doing what you love doing, but your major chunk of financial cushion is coming from somewhere else. You probably have another job or another something which is giving you business or money, right? But the whole idea of Passion to Profit Lab is to turn your own gifts into a thriving living, into a way of living, so that you rely fully on that. Because when you do what you love doing, you're not working, you're living, breathing, and actually living your purpose. So now, in order to turn that into a way of living and for the big business to function properly and give you consistent profits month on month, all the 4 parts of the business should be smoothly up and running all the time. So, what are these 4 parts? I want you to think of business as an engine. All the 4 gears of the business engine. Number 1 is creation. Creation involves designing your transformative programs that you keep creating amazing programs to help your clients, to really help them achieve some real change. Marketing function lets you share how you can help your dream clients, right? Selling allows you to turn interested individuals into paying clients. And serving is where you deliver your programs to help clients achieve their goals, right? So I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, and be honest here, if all these 4 parts of the business are running continuously or not. Type yes or no in the chat. Be honest and tell me. Now, if you are an overgiver, an empathetic person like me, you're probably working in the creation and serving part of your business the maximum. And I bet those 2 parts are running in the maximum capacity, and the other part, the marketing selling, is learning very less, 10%, 20% or less. Why is that? Well, it is probably because you hate selling, you're trying to do everything yourself with your own personal energy. You're not using systems and processes to make your life easier. And let me also tell you a harsh fact, a bitter truth. 95% of the small businesses in the first 5 years, the solopreneurs, they fail. That means they think of quitting. They are like, okay, it's not working. I tried everything. I'm going to quit. And it happens only because of this. It's not that you are not good at what you do. It's not that there's dearth of clients. It's only and only because you're not using systems and processes to make your life easier. A continuous profitable business needs to have a continuous marketing and selling engine. That doesn't mean that you have to do the work. It just means you have to use the right kind of system, processes, and skills to use it. And again, don't beat yourself because it's not your fault. They don't teach all of this in school. How many of you believe that everything that we learned at school, most of the thing is not, it's so outdated, right? You wish you learned those basic important money skills, selling skills, right in school, entrepreneurship skills, time management skills, productivity skills in school. But what they did, but they teach you all those Pythagoras theorems, which you're never gonna use in your life at all. I think 99% are not using that. I don't know about you. But that is going to change today. Okay. So, yes, Vishali. Now, quickly, you could be, tell me again, some of you have joined now. So you might be financial advisor, doctors, Airbnb owners, service-based businesses, consulting, healthcare, education, or personal brands. Type in the chat, a little bit about what you do. Spiritual teachers, healers, dog trainers, art teacher, language trainers, dog communicators, Zumba teachers, personal trainers, Vatsu healers, therapists, yoga, acro yoga, behavioral coach, parenting coach, right? Awesome. Here is my one of my clients, Sam, who updated her weekly progress tracker and wrote back to me saying hardly 2 from 22 to now 20 high value leads per week. She writes that how it has been a complete game changer for her. No more getting lost in the chaos, and she's attracting and closing high value clients like a pro. And this is only week 3 for her. Right? So, what if this is your story too, guys? Tell me, how will your life be if this was your story too? Tell me in, like, you can tell me in emojis, you can tell me in words. So here is what you are learning. Number one, how I attracted and closed a high-paying premium client who I met in an event in less than 15 minutes using story method. You're going to get completely empowered with that, and you're going to use that. Okay. Second is you're going to learn how do I get 50 to 100 premium leads using social media, using free social media without spending money on ads. Now, this is a special event. This is called conversion event, but I'm talking about on a regular basis, right? You can't be running ads when you just start. If you have just started, or if you are like, on a, there are different phases of businesses. You're not suggested to start putting money in the ads if you're making less than 2 lakhs a month, right? Till the time you start generating, I know some, 1 to 2 lakhs, you should be doing it all organically. Ty, give me a thumbs up if this sounds something which is bang on. If this is the route you like to take, right? And obviously, and also how can you charge more than your competition and still close the deals? And how the story method allows me as well to create unlimited client attraction content in less than 2 hours. You're going to learn that as well. You're going to create it with me. Okay. So, yes, Mandira. All right. So, before we begin learning all of that, I want to quickly point out here, and a lot of you, how many of you are attracting a lot of low paying clients who want discounts, or who are taking a lot of your time, but they don't want to pay, they want to get free services? How many of you are here? And you sometimes feel happy also because you're like, okay, I'm serving people and I feel good about it. People are singing praises for me. How many of you are in the situation? Tell me in the chat. Type me in the chat if you are in the situation. Let's begin with the rant. This is a forum you can rant with me right now, and for a minute, let's all rant about it. Because, a lot of you are attracting buttloads of people who want things for free. Keep it coming in the chat. Tell me your experience. What happened when? Tell me your complaints. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. This is the elephant in the room. So I know that your work is changing lives. Your work is making the world better, much better place. But when people ask you for discounts or free, it boils your blood, right? And and I also know people who are like, okay, Latika, but you know what? I'm okay with money, but I like to help people. I like to help people. Um, I know there are two kinds of people in this room today. Some people are actually frustrated. Some people are like, okay, but I teach meditation and I feel good about it. I've cured people with cancer and diabetes and all of that as well. But I'm okay. I earn about 20,000, 10,000. I'm okay with that because it makes me happy. But I want to ask you the real cost. What are you paying to serve these free people? Let's just pinpoint, because if you don't understand the problem, right, you are not understanding the gravity of it, because it's the problem is much bigger than you think it is. You see, you cannot help someone if they don't invest equal amount of energy. You can serve more lives only when you have more resources, talent, worth, assets, time, energy. Let's talk about, I'm a person of numbers as well. I believe both in strategy and energy. While we work with our personal energy, we also, if you're running a business, if you're running business, we also work with numbers, right? So energy plus strategy. So I want you to put numbers to it, okay? Only then you will understand. So there is a cost of serving these free people. Let's talk about the numbers. Okay. So keep serving a very small number. If you are only working for free or low paying clients, you will continue to serve small number only and never go big. Why will you never go big? Because you can serve more lives only when you have more. If you don't have more resources to help you serve more people, more talent, if you don't have a good team, if you don't have wealth, if you don't have asset, if you don't have time, if you don't have energy, you will not be able to do that. And you can get all of that only when people are paying you, right? So I want you to put a minimum number here. Okay? Okay. I want you to put a maximum number. So not minimum, maximum. Here, let's say you are working only for small people, like about, let's say, 5-10 people in a year or 20 people in a year. But tell me honestly, if you are able to play big, if you have all the resources to make that happen with your kind of capacity, type yes if you think you can. If you have everything in the world to support you, can you serve 10,000 people? Yes or no? If you have everything that you need to, can you serve 10,000 people in your lifetime? In your lifetime, in the next 20, 30 years, can you serve 10,000 people? So 10,000 people into average cost per person 50,000. Let's say if you are able to charge 50,000 per person in the next 20 to 30 years, I want you to calculate and see the number on your screen. This is the money that you are leaving on the table when you work small, when you are not playing big game, when you are not serving more people, when you are serving only and only small, low value people. So you might think, okay, I'm helping people, but no, you're not. You will not be able to help people if you do not have better transactions. You will never have more resources, talent, wealth, assets, time, energy to be able to play big. Okay. Let's talk about the lack of fulfillment. Also, when you continue to work with free clients, low value clients, how many of you feel the lack of fulfillment? That's affecting your self esteem also. You're like, okay, praises and everything is fine, but I have to go back to my job. I'm so good at what I do. in terms of healing, coaching, but I still have to do that boring, soul-sucking job. I'm so unfulfilled inside. I'm lack of purpose. That's priceless, right? And lastly, I want you to pick a minimum number. I want you to pick a minimum number. Okay, 10,000 was the maximum number. For example, let's take a pick a minimum number in your lifetime. In your lifetime, the next 20 to 30 years, can you serve 1,000 people? Yes or no? Can you serve 10,000? Can you serve just 1,000 people in the next 30 years? So now 1,000 into average cost of 50,000. Let's say you're charging on an average 50,000 per client. So 1,000 into 50,000. This is a number on the screen that you are leaving the money on the table. That's an income loss. That's poor earnings. Right? So this is what's happening by serving people. Sorry, guys, I'm not able to see the chat for some reason. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, right? I want to see all our chats. 1 second. Yeah. I can see all the rands in the chat. Yeah, right? So again, if you are feeling happy, okay, now I'm serving, people who are, I'm doing good work by serving people for free. I want it to be affordable, but look at what's happening. The two things. One is, of course, the money is not hitting the bank. You're going to pay small. And if you don't have money, you will never have more resources, more talent, more amazing team to help you spread more of your gifts, more wealth to be able to pump in more money in your business, more time, more energy, because you're only one person. You can only do so much with your people. You only can serve limited number of people. Imagine if you have the resources, how much more you can do. And that can happen only when you are paid well. Number two is you will never be fulfilled. You'll never be your full potential, right? So this is doing much more harm than good. And that is why the need to get highly paid. Type yes if you agree with me. Okay, now let's, right? So, but why are you attracting freebie seekers in the first place? Why are you attracting freebie seekers in the first place, guys? Now, if you are attracting freebie seekers and you'll be like, okay, you know what? People are asking for free, people are asking for discounts. But have you realized that how many of you agree with me that you get what you attract? Whatever you have attracted that. If you're attracting low paying clients, you're attracting that. Y'all are all healers, coaches, energy. You are attracting, if you've attracted a particular partner in your life, you have attracted that with your own mindset, energy, communication, everything, right? So have you ever thought that you are attracting with your communication, what you say, what you write, what is the message that you're giving? For example, one of my, now she's my favorite client, but I want to show you what she used to write earlier before she became my client. Her message was something like this, okay? Free breathwork healing. Discover the magic of breath at an affordable cost. Free complimentary sessions. Healing should be accessible to all. So when it comes to pricing, you keep it low. You want it to be very affordable as well. It's not that, it's bad. You have a great intention to serve. You want to serve everyone, but it's coming at a major cost, right? So this message, why will this message attract exclusive, amazing, premium, high-paying client? Type, right? This message will definitely attract low paying free clients. Now, what's happening is you are working, a lot of you are attracting freebie seekers because you are focusing on vanity metrics. There is a vanity metric, there is a sanity metrics. When you have decided to make it as a way of living, as a business, you have to focus on sanity metrics. What's a vanity metrics? When you focus on praises. Okay, somebody has praised you a lot about your work, that you give me a lot of time, you are fully into me, it has helped me a lot. But that, words are not actions. That's not showing you in their transactional, their money energy. Testimonials, likes, followers. People are like, okay, how can I get more followers? I want to get a lot of followers. All of these are vanity metrics. They are not they are not bringing cash in the bank. What you need is sanity metrics. What's the difference between a rich healer and a poor healer is this. A rich healer is focusing only on sanity metrics. Okay, type S if you want to focus on S. If you are ready to focus on S. What is S? Sanity metrics is that you are focusing on the true transformation numbers. Anybody you have truly helped transform their lives from what they were before to now. And that is resulting into actual cash hitting the bank in the exchange of your gifts, for your energy. Right? So how much money are you making every month? Is it growing every month? How many are you able to grow number of people that you're serving? Those are the sanity metrics that you should be caring about and not the follows and likes. Type S in the chat if you are focused on getting S now and not V anymore. Right? Now, what's happening is the reason you have messaging, the reason you say what you say, the reason you say, okay, I like to give you discounted Reiki healing, tarot reading, and all of that. You are like mincing your words. You're having using all these communication that is attracting low-paying clients is because also it's coming from belief. Your belief about selling, your belief about marketing, and that's what is happening, a vicious circle. Now, let me ask you, the reason you have, how many of you feel discomfort with selling? Or when it comes to a client is asking you, okay, how much does it cost? And you're feeling very difficult in telling them your really high premium pricing. You want to charge really big numbers, but you are not feeling confident in yourself. And you're not even feeling confident telling the person your prices. Now, it's coming from somewhere, and it's also resulting into communication. So it is coming from here, which is your belief, and it is resulting into your communication. So here is something that has happened to you. We all were victims of bad marketing and selling. Somebody gave you a bad experience in selling. Somebody has sold you something and you bought it, but you had a bad experience later. Right? It can be for anything. Right? But I want you to, and that experience that you had, and you probably are seeing all these gimmicks and everything, and you're thinking, okay, these people are greedy, monies. They are people who are selling things, who are marketing about all of this. They are doing self promotion, and you have all kinds of different beliefs have formed in your mind about marketing. You say marketing is all about self promotion. I don't like promoting myself all the time. I don't feel like talking, singing my own praises. And I think selling is bad. I feel very salesy. A lot of you word use, she's very salesy. She talks, she sells a lot. Or you use the word salesy because you don't feel very comfortable selling your services. And you're feeling very uneasy in the money discussion. And why all of this has happened? Because you had some time somewhere in the past, you had the bad experience. And that has happened to you. And that is now resulting into wrong communication. So when you are communicating to your ideal client, you are using all these belief systems. You are using your old beliefs and you're communicating in a minced way, in a shy way, in a way that you're feeling that I'm not too salesy, I should not ask for money, I should be sound very nice and very spiritual, and I have all of these gifts, right? So it's coming into wrong communication. And wrong communication is attracting low paying clients, right? How many of you think this is what's how many of you think this is true for you? Type T in the chat. So this has to change. I want to change this for you, because if this doesn't change, communication is not going to change. So this has to change first. So are you ready for the transformation? Type T in the chat. Are you ready for the big transformation, guys? Type T in the chat. So I want you to now believe this, okay? I want you to, sorry. Yeah. I want you to remember all the times that you had good experience in buying something. It could be your child's education, a job that you had, product that you bought, a course, a class that you attended, and think of all the great experiences and you thought, okay, this was the best investment. And not just that, you think of the times when you want to say thank you to the person who sold you something. You got convinced, yes, but with the marketing and selling, and you're like, okay, I got convinced, I want to buy this now. I want to bet on this, guys, that the good experiences that you have, whatever you have got in terms of bought, it has been 80%. But the mind remembers, mind is wired to remember the bad experiences because we always have that relationship with money. So 80% of the times you have actually gotten a great I'm just muting everybody. 1 second. I want to. Yeah. So you add, I want you to remember all the great times and say thank you. Everybody type thank you in the chat. Everybody type thank you in the chat, because if remember all the times, any program, any course, any education that you have invested in and it has given you great results, change your life for good. That happened because somebody, something sold to you. And you want to say thank you to that person who sold that thing to you. Just say thank you in your head, right? Thank you in the chat. So what's happening is you want to change your belief. What is marketing? Marketing is informing. If that person didn't inform you, if I want to tell you about, the breath work, I'm going to show you my amazing breath worker that I worked with. I did not know anything about breath work. And I was going through a very difficult time in my life. And somebody educated me about breath work. And in that 20 minutes of conversation about breath work and experience, he gave me a free experience, just like you are having a free experience right now in this challenge. I got a free experience of breath work. And it was phenomenal. And I invested in his complete breathwork program worth $1,000. And I want to say thank you to that person. Why? Because he informed me. He did marketing, but marketing is informing. Okay. From now on, marketing is informing. What is marketing? Marketing is telling the people how can you help them. And that's information. People do not know how. People are in pain. There are people who are in pain, and you are here to make change happen. Right? Do you believe that you are here to make change happen? Type C in the chat. And there are people who are in pain. And if the people who are in pain and you are a change maker, if you don't communicate by informing, how will they know? So marketing is informing, right? And selling, after they are informed, then you sell them. Then you actually sell them. What is selling? Selling is actually enabling them to take action, to actually make the transaction happen so that they can receive your full total investment in the energy. How many of you believe that you can offer only so much in free things? You can offer only so much. But when they invest in you, you can offer your 200%, right? And that is selling. You are telling the person, okay, now you have informed. The next step is, if you want 200% of me helping you in your transformation, this is how you do it. So selling is helping in transformation, right? And then money becomes, selling requires a discussion with money. Money becomes an energy exchange. Money becomes an energy exchange, right? So when we have these beliefs now, we are going to have the right communication. We're going to do it with full power. We're going to do it with our full power. And the confidence is a byproduct of it. Correct? Give me a smiley if you get this right. The right communication, which means you are absolutely communicating about the exclusivity about your program, about the amazingness about your program. Give me 1 second, guys. I just need to put my thing on charge. And the right communication, yes, Sujata. David, yeah, absolutely. So right communication is not, it will happen when you have full conviction about charging the premium, the premiumness of your services. Of when you have the full conviction of charging the premiumness, you will be doing it in the right communication. The right communication involves talking about the transformation, the exclusivity, the being able to sell properly, sell your offers in the right format. And that's when you do that, you will be able to attract only high value, serious people. Right? Give me a smiley if this is something now was an eye-opener, was like a eureka moment, and it helped you. Because once you have this, everything else from now on will become a cakewalk. Because when you have this, then you need skills. Right? Is belief, change of beliefs. And then we sprinkle it, we'll tweak the gear with a little bit of skill sets. You don't need, like we said, we don't need those tech, funnels, AI, all of that. We only need to say the right things and say the right format, and you're just about to learn the entire correct format of saying the right things to attract the right people. And that can happen only when the belief about marketing and selling is absolutely bang on. When somebody sells you something and you are believing in that, you say thank you. Because that's when even you will be able to charge premium. Even that's when only you will be also able to talk about money with ease. If you feel everybody who sells to you, if you feel everybody who is marketing to you, is self-promoting, you will have the bad energy with marketing and selling and money, and you will never be able to do the same for your own services. Type yes if you understood that, if you needed to hear that. Right? And that's the rich healer. Now, why rich healer? Why do you want to become a rich healer? Why do you want to become a rich healer? Okay. And I'm sure a lot of you have experiences. A person going through bad health, a person going through cancer, how much does he spend? Type in the chat. You all must have seen a person going through a bad, health. It can be cancer. It can be a diabetes. It can be a mental health issue. How much are they spending already in getting that treated? It is Some people are actually, they might not be actually spending, but when I say spend, you want to put number to it. For example, I'll tell you in my case, if I'm having a bad health, which is affecting my productivity, which is I'm able to work only 3 hours because I have a severe back issue and I have a severe mental issue. And somebody like me who can work at 8 hours as a vice president and can make tons of money. But if I'm not able to do that because I have a severe bad health and able to make only 1/10, that's an income loss, right? So I'm paying a cost of my bad health. Now, if you as a healer, type in the chat, what do you heal people with bad health on? If you as a healer help them, how much can you charge? Because bad health is costing them anywhere between 10 to 50 lakhs. If they are anyway losing 10 to 50 lakhs on a bad health as a healer, how much can you charge? Type your answer in the chat. 5 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 50,000. Yes. Yes. Your fees is in direct proportion to the cost they are incurring already. Right? Okay. Somebody who is going through a bad relationship, going through a divorce, and having a severe, a lot of divorce consultants are here, lawyers, right? Now, bad relationship is costing them, again, a lot of money, 10 to 50 lakhs. A bad relationship, again, not necessarily in terms of money, but let's say a bad relationship is helping me not have a great work life. So if I'm not having a great work life, I'm having an income loss. That income loss is the cost that I'm incurring, right? So you come as a relationship expert here. When you come as a relationship expert, how much can you charge? Type that in the chat. Because yes, 20 lakhs, 10%, very good. Yeah. So your transformation fee is a percentage of what the cost that are incurring anyway. Bad financial health. A lot of you are manifestation coaches here, right? Their bad financial health is causing them anywhere between, I had to put some number to it. I'm just saying as maximum as 5 crore, So you as a manifestation coach, or you as an abundance coach, you as a life coach, you are helping them recover their financial losses, and you can charge a great fee. And you're not doing that. And why are you not doing that? Then why are you not doing that? Right? You cannot help someone if they do not invest equal amount of energy. Type yes if you believe that. If they invest an equal amount of energy, only then you can give them complete transformation. And that's why a lot of you are also not having transformation, because people are not investing in you properly. And they are not investing in you because you are not doing that. You're not asking for the investment. You can serve more lives only when you have more. Type yes if you agree with that. And you can have more resources, more talent, wealth, assets, time, energy. You see, I have been fortunate enough to work with healers and coaches like Regan Hiller. How many of you know Regan Hiller? She is also training on Mindvalley platform. How many of you do you use Mindvalley platforms? I have a full-on membership of that. She is a manifestation coach. She is phenomenal at what she does, right? And she charges a premium fees which starts at $500 to $5,000, $10,000, right? But what I'm here to tell you is I've also experienced the work of many local healers and coaches in India who are equally good, if not more, who are equally good and sometimes even better. Sorry, Regan. They are even better because everybody is different, right? I have experienced people who are even much better than her, but they are charging, I'm sorry to say, but they're charging less than $500. They're charging sometimes even less than $200. And it hurts me a lot. I've also fortunate enough to work with healers and like Mike O'Meara, right? And again, he's been really phenomenal. But again, same thing. I have worked with amazing local healers, and especially when I was in Goa. They were breath workers, acro yoga trainers, communication. And all these people are so amazing. They are much more amazing than Mind Valley coaches that I get training from, but they are charging 1/10 when they can charge so much more. The only reason is that is the difference between highly paid healer and low paid healer. What's the difference? The difference is only and only, let's go back to our list. This is the difference between low paying healer and highly paid healer, right? Type hi in the chat if you are committed to becoming a highly paid healer in 2024. Type hi in the chat. Because now I'm about to show you the anatomy of a highly paid healer. Okay? The anatomy of a highly paid healer. Anatomy of a highly paying client. Anatomy of the highly paying client. My bad. Slides. The high paying client wants the best. Think of yourself as somebody who is ready to invest if you are looking for something, if you really need something. If I'm looking for, let's say, a personal trainer, I really need the best. Somebody who can walk the talk. So I want to work with the best always if I'm looking somebody in the area that I'm seeking a solution for. Do you agree with me? The anatomy of the high paying client, he wants the best. So ask yourself, are you the best? Are you positioning yourself the best? The high paying client understand the best needs investment, right? Ask yourself, is your communication is aligned with what high paying client wants? Is the high paying client perceiving you as best? If you talk in the language of a low paid healer, is he perceiving you the best? Is he perceiving you somebody, if you are charging low prices, or if you're offering free or discounted, is he perceiving you the best? Is he perceiving you that you require investment? He's not going to be attracted to you. If the high paying client understands his time is more precious than money. He understands if I don't invest money, I will lose time. Be it financial, be it relationship. If I don't get a relationship coach right now, time will pass by. I'll become old and not get anybody to date with, marry with. If I don't treat my problem right now, time will go by. I'll become, worse and worse. So I'm ready to spend money as much as it requires. He understands time is more important than money. Are you positioning yourself in that way? Ask yourself that. Anatomy of the paying client. He or she knows she's seeking a solution, she's actively seeking a solution, she's aware about the pain, right? And now you are actually reaching out to people who know, who are actually looking for solution of their problem. They might not know that what is hypnotherapy. They might not know what is acro yoga. They might not know what is belly dancing, but they are seeking a solution for their problem, right? Now, the reason what's happening with you is the two kinds of people. Some people who are reveling in the pain. Some people are reveling in the pain and they know there's pain. There's a different communication that is required for them. When you talk to them a one-on-one level or on a social media post, there is different kind of content. And then there are people who are ready to seek a solution. They want to move from pain to pleasure. There are people who are ready to get out of their bad relationship. They have just gotten out and they're ready to kind of mingle. So the communication to do two different people is different. So now what I'm trying to say here is, if your communication has been for freebie seekers, has to be tweaked to match two kinds of people. One is who is in the pain, one is moving towards pleasure. Type P if this is understood. All right. Awesome. So let's understand the communication part of it. So we have kind of attacked the belief here right now. How many of you are feeling a little more confident than before about selling, marketing, and money? Type C in the chat if you're feeling a little more confident than before when you started about, easily and joyfully being able to talk about money, about your premium services, about your yeah, so Shubha Lakshmi is amazing. Yes, right? Okay, right? So let's begin to understand the method, the communication method. Okay, and it's no brainer that this most amazing challenge that you are being a part of right now is going to give you quick wins, right? And it's no brainer that these quick wins that I can possibly give you in these 2 hours. We all know that you cannot become rich healer by attending a free workshop for just 2 hours. But what you are getting also is much more valuable than any paid class. Type yes if you already could feel that. You will walk away with much more confident about charging premium fees and having an exact blueprint on how to attract high value clients. So this is going to be also give you a taste of what it's like working with me. If I can give you so much in just 2 hours, what is possible when you work with me for entire 4 weeks, 12 weeks, or even 24 weeks, right? So by the end, I will be offering you an invitation to you to be a part of my highly paid healer, healer membership, right? Which is a combination of proven systems, coaching, and community. So type yes if this is something you would love to be invited for. I'll be only people who say yes, you will get the invitation, right? And some of you who are here just to get some free knowledge without taking any action and go back to the same life, well, you are also welcome to stay back. I'm here today to serve everyone with my best capacity and give you my 100%, right? The only thing in exchange I want from you is to take some action and change your life from now. It can be a big leap of faith, and it can also be small baby steps. But there is absolutely no point in attending several free webinars, challenges, free trainings if you're not going to take action. So promise me that you are going to grow in 2024. Type promise in the chat. Type promise in the chat, guys, because I want my healers and coaches to really grow. All the healers and coaches in my life have made tremendous difference in my life, and I've seen in others too. And I want these people. I work with corporates, and I have made corporates made a lot of money. I have the capability and skills and systems and marketing skills and selling system skills to help big corporate giants to make buttloads of money. But I want to use my skills, my gifts of teaching, selling, of helping people make money. I want to give that gift to my kind of people, which is healers and coaches, right? I really want healers and coaches with so much beautiful gifts and amazingness to actually move the needle for themselves, to make a thriving living what they do, what they uh, love doing. Because I am almost against farm. I do not like that the three biggest industries in the world are ammunition, alcohol, and pharma. I want that to change. I want the pharma to be replaced with healing, because when that happens, we're not going to have wars anymore. How many of you believe that? If we have more healers and coaches in the world, we can stop wars completely. That brings almost like tears in my eyes. Okay. So, awesome. Shweta, James is amazing. I'm loving your answers, everybody. Just keep it coming. Okay. So let me start by showing you, how to, like, how I got a premium client who I met in just 15 minutes using a story method. So you're just about to learn a beautiful, amazing, simple story method. Okay. So 9 years ago, when I left working with corporates, I was working for different brands like Cadbury's, Colgate, Citibank, and here I was starting again from scratch, from zero. I was a brand new entrepreneur. Anybody from the corporates here? Type C in the chat. So I went from wearing suits and ties and pajamas all day to actually, so it was a kind of fashion transformation that was happening. Now I felt very unsure about how do I make my business grow, right? There was so much information on the internet. Should I write a, book? Should I, do I need a website? Do I need client? How do I get clients online? How do I sell courses? Do I run ads? All these questions were like overwhelming me all the time. It was not, going for 9 to 5 was so easy. Now I had a lot of hard work to do, sleepless nights, and have an uncertain income. And I got into a never ending spiral of all of this, of reading blog posts. I was like, okay, buying courses. I got into this whole spree of becoming a course junkie, buying course after course, reading blog posts, doing courses after different courses, but only becoming paralyzed and disappointed with lack of progress. Nothing was moving really in my life. I used to seek a lot of mentors, guidance, courses, business coaching, and I have by far invested more than $15,000 in coaching and educating my own self in the whole business thing. So one day I attended a personal growth workshop in an event, and during our event in a tea break, I went to the ladies' room, waiting in line with the other ladies. This is just for a visual representation of what it was like. It was almost like this. So and you know how it is like in that room, we started saying hello and introducing ourselves. After I introduced myself, people around me got really interested in what I was doing. They had a lot of questions and they wanted more information. So, what was supposed to be like a little washroom break turned into a super cool networking zone. And we talked a lot. So, as I opened the door, Liana, who I just met inside the washroom, she came towards me and said, "Hey, Latika, can I get your contact details? I'd love to talk about the work and see if we can collaborate." I was like, without missing a beat, I said, "Of course, here's my info." Now, Mona, another workshop attendee, made her, she was also coming towards the hall, and we were engaging in friendly chit chat. We walked, and she just asked me, "Where are you sitting? Is there a spot available next to you?" And I was like, "Okay, let me see if that we can make that happen." So we sat side by side, and as the workshop continued, we were exchanging hushed whispers and about ideas for her business. Now, by the time the next tea break happened, Mona and I were sipping our tea, and she said something to me, and I was in seventh heaven. Can anybody guess? I was so surprised. She said, Latika, I'd love to work with you. How can I get started? My heart leaped with joy and surprise at the same time, because from the washroom break to sitting with me, it was almost about, an hour's time, I guess, not more than that. And I attracted a client where I was least expecting, not expecting at all. And the very next day, I quickly sent her all the details about my coaching program and an agreement to sign. My sweat was coming down my palms, my heart was racing, and just 2 hours later, I received an email with a signed copy of the agreement and a receipt of $1,500. And here is the magic. The real magic is I didn't have to sell anything. I was just telling her a story just like this one. I was not selling anything to her. And I repeated this process in other setups like one-to-one meetings, group gatherings, one-to-one Zoom calls, and one high-paying clients, premium clients who didn't haggle for prices but valued the pricing. So all I was doing was just tell stories to attract and not to chase clients. Okay, so let's look at some numbers. As I said, I'm a numbers person as well. Energy and strategy, both are important for business. So what did this do for me, this method that I was using? So I did one networking event, this same networking event where I met Mona. 19 leads, almost 19 leads because we were having tea breaks, we were chit-chatting throughout. It was a 2 days event from morning till evening. And out of these 19 people who I interacted, I got one client, which was Mona. One live video. I also did one live video, like a proper live video with about 2,000 people on a Facebook group, 36 leads, 2 clients. One post, and I'm going to show you some of the screenshots just in a bit, got me 39 leads. Right? So total of 5 clients. So guys, tell me, is this number doable for you? Do you think you can do this? Like, can you do a one networking event, one live video, one post that has a possibility to give you total of 5 clients? Right? Type yes if you think these numbers are very doable. It's not something like you need a team or anything. You can just do this, right, yourself. So total clients find 5 in about 5 clients. Now I want you to multiply 5 into the fees that you charge, an average fees. For example, I was charging around $1,000, right? So I will say 1,000 into 5. Okay, let's add it to more fun. I hope everybody is doing this. Type yes if you're doing this with me. This is a good money maths activity. We have to do money maths, right? We are building businesses. Okay, let's add more fun. Multiply 5 into the average price that you charge, so 5 into that. For example, if you charge approximately $500, do 5 into $500, that is $2,500. And this is only by doing one event, one post, one live video. Now, we all can do more. So multiply the event by 2 per month, multiply videos 4 per month, multiply post 6 per month. So you can get right. Everybody is doing the money maths with me. Type M if you're doing the money maths, because this is important, because you should have what you have the potential for easily without going for any hi-fi tech or anything. This is simply by doing some live videos. Can everybody do like, not confidence wise that I'm here for, but does everybody know how to click on the live video and go live on Instagram or Facebook? Type yes. Does everybody know that how to get into a networking event? Type yes. Does everybody know how to post on Instagram and Facebook? Type yes. That's all you have to do, right? That's all you have to do. You don't need tech, right? Okay. Okay. Now, but what did you exactly share in your intro inside that washroom, Latika? How many of you itching to ask that? How many of you itching to ask that? We are coming to that. Don't worry. Patience, guys. Patience. Yeah. This is where the juice is. I'm going to share the script with you, the entire script with you, like I promised. Okay. And I'm going to read this out to you. I said, you know how professionals who leave their comfortable job to start something of their own, they have tons of ideas and keep creating plans, but often struggle with like marketing and selling their work so much so that they almost go back to their regular jobs. Well, I have been there. Thankfully, before I could regret, I realized my passion is worth 10 times more than my degree. And 90% people don't realize that. So I did the hard work only to make the marketing process easy and joyful. And now I help them attract their first 5 premium clients with simple method of story selling without feeling salesy and getting lost on social media, even if they're new entrepreneur. So this is the story method I use for introducing myself. When somebody asked you, okay, what do you do? Right? Okay. How did you find it? Give me a smiley. I'm going to give you another example. Okay, I'm going to give you another example of my story method script. I'm showing you the story method script and I will break them down in just a minute, but I'm just sharing with you the exact scripts. Okay, let me share with you another example of the story method. I want to see your, okay, love your smileys, beautiful smileys. Keep it coming. Guys, keep interacting with me so that I know that you're fully with me, totally immersed with me, right? Okay, let me give you one more example. I used to recently signed a client at $15 per month for our marketing agency services. Now, the client is into personalized wedding planning services where, the problem that they have is, okay, they came to us saying, okay, Latika, customized wedding plans incur high cost and planning fine details have lot of delayed delivery time. It is not like a fixed time, 5 days, 10 days. It can be anything. So if we have these challenges, how can I grow my client base? So what I told them, so how did I win this client? Okay, once again, for everybody who, I just want to explain this, it again. So this client came to us, like the client was on a discovery call. They were just exploring us. Okay, the client booked a discovery call with me and they were just exploring how can we help them. So they shared their challenges. They said, okay, our costs are high and our delivery time is also very high. So these are the biggest problem in our businesses. So because of that, we do not know how to get more clients because people say, okay, these are the issues with your product or with your services. So this is what I shared with them. I said a shocking number of business owners find themselves shackled by turnaround times. They are sure that their clients will flee like birds if they don't level up to the current trends and expectations. And then they lower their prices and deliver faster. Now, this affects your business completely, right? The reason is because they think they are completely blinded with the number one trick to transform their challenge into a golden ticket and retain their clients. If you have a challenge in your business, whatever challenge that you have, you can actually turn that challenge into a golden ticket that can retain clients. What you call as challenges, these are the shortcut to getting high paying clients. You don't believe it? Let me show it to you. So take your challenge, like worst part of your business, and weave it into a narrative that makes your client feel it's actually a good thing. For example, this is what we did to the website design agency. The website design agency, the worst thing with them is long turnaround time. If you they do not like 5 days, 10 days, it can be anything. And the narrative that we gave them was, at XYZ Web Design, we take longer to deliver your website because we believe in the power of precision. Instead of rushing, we ensure that every single detail meets your expectations. Let me show you another example. So, to the same wedding planner client, we gave them another example. We said, okay, we have another client which is online fitness coaching. Now, the worst thing about them is their price point because it's very high, it's very personalized. So, narrative is, our coaching program costs more than other options, but that's because we offer a truly personalized experience. That's why, promise you, you will lose X pounds in Y weeks, or we will work for you free until you do. I told them that we will use the story method to grow their client base. And you will never have to struggle with convincing your clients with the bad parts that you think, but they are actually good parts. And I closed this wedding planner client by giving these examples at a retainer of $1,500. Give me an AMZ if you found this amazing. Right? Okay, this is a framework. Okay, so now let's unbox. Okay, I think I didn't change my slides, guys. Sorry. Yeah, this is what the script was. Don't worry, I'll share the script with all the VIP guys. Yeah, this is the exact script. Okay, this is the exact script. Okay, so now let us unbox. Are you ready to unbox the story selling framework? Give me a yes, so that you know how to use it for your specific business. So now you're about to learn the juicy part. You've learned the first part already, which was about the beautiful mindset, about marketing, selling, and money. Now you're going to learn the communication part. How do you actually get the skill to make the right kind of communication to get the high paying clients? So let's unbox it. Okay. The story method is invisible. You will never know what I'm doing. It is problem, amplify, solution. And right. And here is how it works. So problem is you highlight the pain problem that your ideal client has. Problem, frustration, or their desire, goal, need. Right? And amplify, describe how the pain point is really affecting the reader's life, how their life could benefit by achieving the desired outcome. And then you show the solution, how to solve the problem and gain the desired outcome. Right? So we saw it in the first script. So let me go back to the first script. So do you see? This is how it was problem, amplify, solution. This was done in this wedding client. And this was also done in my intro in the washroom. This is how I used it. Problem, amplification, solution. For me, because I've been using for so long, it has become very natural for me. I'm not thinking, okay, now I have to say problem, now I have to say application or a solution. It just comes naturally to me. And that's how it will happen with you too. So some of you may like, okay, but how did you draft it then? Of course, this is like not exactly word to word, but because of this presentation, I gave you most of the words. It's like 80% there. But The idea is to show you how we start framing everything, right? Any piece of content, right from our introduction to any social media post to a video. A lot of you saw my video ad, which was using the same framework, to on a discovery call, right? You use the exact same framework. Yes, Mira is getting fine. Mira is writing her post. You can start posting your. Um, you can start using it for your content, guys. Okay. Now this is my go-to method for everything. Like I said, and the best thing about that is it's invisible, right? Like I said, a lot of you will see that. A lot of you, like people who see my videos, my post, get on a call with me, it is being used, but it is invisible. The only key here, what is the key here? You know what's the most important key here is to understand fully your audience. You have to fall in love with your audience. The way to, if you fall in love with your audience, you will exactly know their fears, their dreams, their frustrations, their goals, their needs, right? That's the key point here. Now, okay, before I get to the next level, right? Tell me how many of you found this method super simple and amazing? Give me AMZ in the chat so that I know you are with me so far, and then I can take you to the level 3. You see, I'm taking you to different levels. When we started this workshop right at 6 p.m., now it's 7:30. Do you realize that you've already crossed 2 levels? Are you able to see that there's light in the crack happening? Yeah, amazing. Okay, so that means a lot of you are saying amazing, amazing. So that means you got it. Okay, so I am now moving to the level 3. I'm basically progressing ahead. How many of you find that if my way of is my way of is easy to understand? Type easy. If it's little difficult, type difficult. I hope I'm making it really easy, right? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Okay, now why is the story method hands down the easiest way to attract clients? You see, now now you know the story method, you know the how it is structured, right? Now we will talk about the reason behind it, the psychology behind it, right? So in the human brain, we identify 3 different components: the reptilian brain, emotional brain, logical brain. Reptilian brain is a part of the brain that helps us have basic survival, automatic functions like breathing, running from danger, something, hot happens and you immediately put your hand. So all of that is reptilian brain. Conscious brain is like our thinking cap, when we get into thinking more, like solving problems, doing maths, planning a game strategy, logical brain, all of that. Being clever, working. Emotional, subconscious is which helps us understand emotions, feeling happy, scared, understood, trusted. All our emotion, that is emotional brain at work when you have all these, right? Now, here is the number one mistake that people make that prevents them from closing deals. Why are you not able to uh, get high paying clients? Is because, or where, sometimes you turn off, sometimes a lot of people turn off clients. You unintentionally activate the emotional brain. When you use hard selling or chasing methods, like, okay, we start talking about the benefits of our product, we start talking about why should you get this, why should you get this, or we talk about, like, a lot of people are just really focused on promoting their offer but not using the method, is they are unintentionally activating the emotional brain. And when that happens, the client wants to avoid, escape, and not return your calls. How many of you have been ghosted by your potential leads? People are not picking up your calls anymore, they're not responding to your message anymore. They have, how many of you have had that experience? Type yes in the chat. The reason that happened because you activated their emotional brain, and that responds to strongly situations Whenever the brain feels uncomfortable or threatening, that happens. And that happens because it's not because of the hi-fi tech that you did not use, the hi-fi AI you did not use. It's only happened because the words you said. It's as simple as that. You have to use the right words. You have to use the framework. You have to be using the framework because the framework does not activate the emotional brain. If it does not activate the emotional brain, the client does not ghost you out. They feel that you are loving them, you are trusting them, they feel trusted, they feel understood. Now, let me tell you a secret. Are you ready for the secret? How do clients pay you? What makes them decide to pay you immediately? A lot of you want to know that. Now, science has shown this fascinating insight in the human brain. It tells us that humans make decisions. When they make decisions to work with you, they do so based on emotions and they justify those emotions with logic. So, right? Because they feel trusted, they're like, okay, this is the right person I want to work with, but the other person has 1 million followers, but she has only less than 1,000 followers. I still want to work with. There's no logic, but I want to work with her. So emotions, right? Now I'll justify when I'm about to make a purchase, I'll justify, okay, because, she gave me this offer, that gave me that offer, like that. So when we tell stories, it's like we are having a heart to heart. It's like we are having a heart to heart with that emotional part of the brain, creating a powerful connection, right? We are creating a powerful connection. And the problems and challenges helps them connect with you because you relate with their pain points you share. The amplification and solution sharing, the story method, makes them feel understood, trusted, and that's when the magic happens. They are able to make a decision, right? And obviously, as a change maker, I'm expecting that you will love your audience to the core. You will know their pains fully. You will know their um, goals, desires, problems fully. That only will help you create an amazing story method. So now that you have understood the story method, how does it work? I have unboxed it for you. I have shared the gold mine with you. Let's see how do you use it. How you use it to also get free leads. Initially, when you are starting off, you're making less than 1 to 2 lakhs per month. You want to not use ads. You want to use organic methods to get leads, amazing leads, high value leads. So how do we do that? A lot of people think, okay, they need references, word of mouth to run ads. It's not like. So let me show you this. This is the post here that I had put inside a Facebook group. Now this post had got me about 195 leads. This post got me 195 leads, guys. Can you see that? Type yes if you can see that. Okay. Now, okay, but Latika, what was the post? How did you get that 195 leads? When I post, I just get crickets. Can anybody guess what did I use? Type in the chat. You'll get prizes. No prize for guessing, actually. What did I use in my post that got me 195 leads? Tell me that in the chat. Okay, so I'm about to reveal it to you. I'm going to show you my exact post. But let me just read your chat. I want everybody to type. I want everybody to type in the chat, only then I will show you my exact post. Type in the chat. Oh, wow. Raina Rawash's story. Yeah, relatable story. Amazing. Yeah. Yes, I used a story method. Of course, I used a story method in the post that got me 195 leads. Okay, but can you show me? Can you show me the script? How many of you want to see this? Type yes. I want a lot of yeses, only then I'll show it. Because I want you to engage with me, guys. I want you to engage so that I know you are assimilating. You're getting what I'm saying and you're with me. You are totally emotionally, you are fully energy wise, time wise invested in me. Just the way I am. I want to make sure that. Okay. Here's it for you. Like I promised, I'm sharing all my scripts with you guys. So, did you forget the post on Insta? Okay, I'm reading it out for you. Okay. All right. So my post said it was targeting a certain kind of people. We all have different ideal clients. We'll talk about that later. We all have when we'll open up. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting a lot of questions here. We'll open up the Q&A. Then you can ask questions. Okay. You see, we all have different kind of ideal audience. So you will speak differently to a different ideal audience. I have an audience in my mind. So I was speaking to that audience. Okay. So I said, did you forget to post on Instagram on time? Your heart races, fearing that not many people will see it. Hustling to create design post takes over an hour. Meanwhile, your tiny tot is cranky. You promise to take him in the park and you don't want to let him down. You bring him to the park, find a spot, hastily grab your phone. He becomes sadder watching other kids happily playing with their parents, drowning you in guilt. Ever been there? This might change how you approach marketing for your business. Let me show you how to regain your sanity and attract 5 premium clients, spending no more than 15 minutes a day. Type me if you need a demo class. Right? That was this. That was it. So it was targeting one of my ideal clients is, moms, working moms who are mom entrepreneurs. So I targeted, the story was actually from their life and uses the story method. This is exactly what they go through. I know their pains and their frustrations fully. So I was able to use that in the story method. Yeah. Okay. Why does the story method work for attracting high paying clients on social media and high paying leads on social media? You see, humans have been wired to pay attention to stories, right? We all know that. You can think about all the possible incidences when you have paid attention to, right? So communicating, it ensures attraction, retention, and monetization. If you see all in the, I've been using stories all throughout, and you use it with the right kind of framework and method. And when you use social media in the current way right now, whatever you're using, you are not able to retain their attention for long. And then you're not getting high quality leads. You can complain, okay, I'm getting freebies, I'm getting bad leads. It's because you are not communicating in the right way. You have a offer in mind, you have a program coming up, suddenly you start posting. Nobody's going to pay attention. Nobody's interested because you never even made them interested in you, right? With the help of story method, you can entertain them. Why do you entertain them? Can anybody guess in the chat? Because people are on the social media for the purpose of entertainment. They're scrolling and then you entertain them. That means meet their purpose of scrolling on social media and then educate them with the message, ultimately persuading them to take action. Right? It's not rocket science. Use a simple framework, ready to use. Once you master it, you will be able to do it on an auto mode. Right? Okay. Yeah. So some case studies and proofs. Now Facebook groups, so I showed with you the Facebook groups already. Let me just show you some carousel posts on my feeds that got me 25 leads. These are some carousel posts, carousel, however you pronounce it. Carousel. Yeah. Now, if you notice all of this, if you read this, I'm not going to read throughout all of it's this. All of the entire carousel pose. Now, some of you may, okay, I have shown you scripts. I'm trying to show you that I have been using these scripts in introduction. We have seen that in the long form text form. We have seen this in carousel. You have seen in my video ads, right? I'm also going to show you in my direct messages, in my chats. I also use it in the chat, right? To warm up the leads. And this is a video. This is a video live I did. It was also used there. Now going live, of course, I was not a natural on camera, guys. Now, some of you might have a hard time believing this, but let me tell you, I was never a natural on camera. I was an extremely, extremely low on confidence person. I would run away with the thought of, camera. I had my shared discomfort and underconfidence. So I sucked in the beginning. I was messy in the middle. And now, few months later, it just kept becoming better and better. And soon you will also too. And that's the beauty of story method. I want to owe it to story method because when you know that there is a system, there's a proven system, you don't have to do a lot of hit and trials. There's a proven system to go on the camera. There's a particular steps. There's a particular steps that what you know, you exactly know what to say, how to say. Then it's a cakewalk, right? You just need the instructions. So some of you, how many of you know that, how many of you, let's say, I want to give an example of cooking. You're not good with cooking. But if a YouTube recipe gives you exact steps, you feel confident about cooking that recipe, right? You want to make palak paneer, but you'd have no clue how to make it. But if somebody gives you exact winning recipe, the Michelin star recipe, you feel so confident in making that. It's exactly with the content, exactly with going live, exactly with everything else in the content space, in the story method space. So if you were thinking, okay, how do I go live? How do I use it in video? How do I do social media? If you have the proven system in place, can you do that? Type yes in the chat. So now, because the story method is used in all types of communication, I've shown you all of the types of communication. What are the different types of communication? One-to-one. When you're talking to a high-value client, it is in various formats. I'm not talking only about using it on social media. I have shown you how I used it in a one-on-one, how I used it in one-to-many. This is a one-to-many framework right now. You all are here in my online Zoom. How I use it in a live session, how I use it on a stage, how I use it in FB groups, how I use it in direct chats, how I use it in my post. The framework remains the same, which is problem amplification and solution. So depending on where and how it is used, length of the story, style, language can vary. You can use it in Tamil, you can use it in Hindi, you can use it in Russian. Yeah, I do have a Sweden client here. I'm sorry, what's the language of Sweden? All right. So you can use, but the framework remains the same. So there are actually 6 to 8 variations in which I teach those variations also, because let's say you have to do a reel, an Instagram reel, which is only for 15 seconds. Let's say you want to do the framework remains the same for 15 seconds reel. The framework remains the same for a 1 hour live video, right? And the best part is you'll never be able to make that out. All right. So let's talk about the second secret of story method, how it easily allows you to charge more than your competition and still close deals using this method. So let's bring our number slide again. How many of you want to be able to do that? How many of you are like fearful about your competition? Okay, you're like, oh my God, but there are so many energy healers, but there are so many psychologists, hypnotherapists, how do I stand out? I want to tell you that the story method allows you to charge more than your competition and you can still close deals. That's the power of story method. So I'm going to bring out your number slides again, guys, and the number that you wrote down. So remember we did the 5 clients. So I want you to put your lowest price. What is your lowest price? You could be $500 or $1,000. You put your highest, which is $5,000, let's say, and put your average, like a $2,000. So let's see how we can make the last one happen. We want to make the last one happen. I want you to put your highest. What is the highest that you can charge? You are a tarot card leader. You are an acro yoga. You are an energy healer. You're a cosmetologist. You are a vet. You are personal trainer. Tell me what's the highest that you can charge. Put that in there. 5 clients into your highest fees per client, and tell me what's the amount coming out. Drop in the chat. I'm moderating. The team is moderating the chat, guys. So everything is confidential. Don't worry about it. Type your full figure in the chat. Okay, amazing. Lovely, 500,000. Yeah, beautiful. $10,000, 15,000. Okay, great, awesome. So keep it coming. Now, okay. Now I'll tell you. So we're talking about how do you make it happen? Okay, what is the science behind it and how you can make it happen? So 6 years ago, I slammed my phone down and started dancing like nobody's watching. Why? Because I had pulled out something big. I'd managed to set up a meeting with Hilton Hotels. Now, Hilton Hotels are the biggies in the international hotel chains. So the local hotel needed the marketing agency. Now, before I started teaching others how to sell their services, I was all about done for you services. I offered my marketing and selling services to people in hospitality, e-commerce, education, etc. Now, how many of your freelancers here you can relate that clients don't pick up the first freelancer they find? They catch up with bunch of potentials. You talk to like multiple people and then you choose one. It's like a dating scene in business, right? So I went with my colleague called Robin to this meeting, and so we were waiting for the hotel's big secretary to call our names, and we were waited, and nearly an hour passed. Meanwhile, we noticed the teams were marching in and out of the manager's office, and words on the street was that um, they had already had 4 meetups with other agencies, and we were next in the line, one of the next 3 vendors. Imagine they were meeting 7 vendors on that day, and there were more lined up for tomorrow and day after. And I got to sense that the other vendors, other freelancers were charging less than $500. But in my proposal, Robin and I had quoted $1,500 in our proposal. Robin and I started to panic that he told me, okay, maybe we should rethink our prices, and so that we don't lose the client, we can stay in the game. And I was like, have you lost it? I had pulled an all-nighter researching about the client challenges. I thought I have a bulletproof method to now help them rock on social media. And Robin told me, let's slash our prices to half. And I was my anxiety levels were shooting up. I was in dilemma. And this was going repeat in my mind. I was like, okay, I have 2 options. I lower the rates, but I risk the lowering the quality, right? And the option 2 was, which was my wisdom was telling me, my gut was telling me, that I give so much value in my current price that it doesn't matter what the price is. So I followed. Guess what did I do? Typed in the chat. Guess what I do? Did I do option 1 or option 2? I, of course, followed my gut, like I always do. I walked straight in. We discussed the current issues, challenges, showcased how they can resolve their current situation and reach their goals. And then came to the moment of truth. The moment of truth was when we dropped our pricing, the room fell into a deafening silence. I was thinking, what will happen next? I was a bundle of nerves. Will they negotiate with me or will they ghost me, never call me back? But then I saw the manager was who were assisting the general manager. She took a charge and she started persuading the boss that the value I could bring. She was she was telling him that I've been following this team of Latika and Robin. They are doing good on social media, and she was noticing me on social media already. So they told us that they needed some time to think over it, and we left it. And that night, I found myself fidgeting, tossing, turning, trying not to obsess over the outcome. I was fearing that we might lose the client. Robin messaged that, I told you so. Because the client said, I'll call you back. And he was like, okay, I told you so. And I was like, oh my God, I've lost the big client. Now, the very next evening, my phone buzzed. And guess who was there? Can anybody guess in the chat? The Hilton manager wanted to meet again. However, she requested a second meeting, and they not only signed up, but they paid in full. I celebrated that evening with a bottle of champagne. Now, the important point here is the client hired us even though they were cheaper and so many more options available. There were 10 plus vendors lined up in 2 days meeting, and they were cheaper than us. The client didn't negotiate and paid us our top price. Why? Because they were understood. The better your customers feel understood by you, the safer they will feel to try new things, work with you, which opens up the opportunity to get better results. Right? And all I did was use the story method. Right? All across my social media posts, in our discussion and pitch, showcase their problem, consequence of not fixing it, describe the problem affecting their business, numbers, show my solution, basically the entire framework. Present the benefits, show the results, call to action, getting started. And now, why does story method help in pricing more? So how can you, by using this method, how can you confidently charge more even if your competition is charging less? How can you not fear that? Because the deeper you understand your customers' pains, fears, goals, desires, the premium you can charge. Most people do not do this. They don't put the efforts. They only focus on making sale anyhow. The key is that your sale is directly proportional to the value you demonstrate. Type yes if you agree with me. The sale is directly proportional to the value you demonstrate. It isn't. Your fees becomes a small percentage of the returns they get by solving their problem. Right? I repeated the same when I backed other corporate clients. Here are some of my clients' results who use the story method in their online communication. So their websites, landing pages, webinars, their in their Facebook groups, yes, on their Instagrams. So yeah, here is Priya Desai's. I feel so proud of that. And yeah. So there are nutritionists, there are personal trainers, there are people in the health industry, there are people in the energy space, there are people consultants using story method everywhere. Zonal Gambhir was creating an online business for the first time. And this was her earning through just a webinar like this for the first time. So no more hi-fi strategies, marketing, all those people. If you're getting like, bogged down with, oh my God, funnels, oh my God, ads, these hi-fi things you have to do for creating online business, nothing, zilch. All you have to do is the right communication, because humans are very simple. You only want to touch their emotional and logical brain. It's only and only the beliefs and communication. Beliefs, what is your belief about marketing, selling, money? And how are you communicating? Only two things. Type yes if you're with me. And if you're like, yes, I get it. Keep responding to me, guys, so that I know you're with me and I don't feel I'm talking to a blank screen, just a screen. Right? Awesome. Okay. I want to make sure I'm reusing the right slides, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, I also want to show you. Okay, so let's talk about. So we discussed about how to we unbox the story method. We also learned how to use story method to get organically without paying for ads. How you can get it from social media is the biggest boon in our generation. So how you use free social media to get high quality leads. So we discussed how do we use story method, right? Number 2, we also discussed how do you use free social media to get high quality leads. We also discussed how to use story method to charge premium with ease without fearing about competition, right? And now I want to make your life further easy by showing you that the story method also allows you to create unlimited client attraction content in less than 2 hours. How many of you are bogged down with content creation or like, oh my God, content creation is hard. What do I post on social media every day? What do I post on stories every day? There is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. What do I do? Where do I post? How many of you are like bogged down by that? I want to tell you, story method is your friend. Just use that. Your life is sorted. A lot of people think creating content requires hell of a time and creativity, and they are simply not able to crack this money making activity at all. I'm here to show you that how story method allows me specifically and my amazing community members to do that as less than 2 hours per month. So when I started my coaching business, I kept using these same ideas to bring in high quality clients, even though there were a lot of business coaches out there. So I used to have these free discovery calls with clients on Zoom, and I saw a pattern in how much these people like talking during the sessions. They talked about their struggles, goals, personal lives, and detail. And I used that insight in pain, fear, goals desired for my story method research. And then I created a magic formula to create a limitless client attraction content. What is the magic formula? The magic formula is 3 crucial elements. What they want. I think everybody can see you can zoom out and see the screen properly, okay? So the magic formula is what they want, what they need, and how you can help them. What they want, what they need, how can you help them? So for example, if they want, like the mistake that people do here in creating content is, let's say they want to be really skinny, right? But you are a manifestation coach, right? So you basically not focusing on what they want, but you're focusing on what they need, and that can create a disconnect. But if you meet these three things together, that's where the magic formula is. Yes, Mandira, amazing. So using this formula, I was not able to create, I was not only able to create the unlimited client traction content, but also not just unlimited content. You of course can do that. You can see, guys, if you cannot see the screen, just zoom it out, okay? This also gives you high quality leads. Okay. This also gives you high quality leads. And you always have, now what happens is, if these are Excel sheets, guys, I not able to show you the entire thing, but I hope if you zoom out, you can see these are big inventory of Google Sheets, as simple as Google Sheets, right? It's on cloud, nothing doing, no software, nothing. You just dump your content, and we have used it only by using pains, fears, goals, desires. That's it. So when you do that, you have a whole inventory or have a content inventory to use at any given point. Everybody has pantry and grocery in the kitchen, right? Whenever you need to cook anything, you will find it there, right? So that's exactly what you do with this, the content inventory. With the story method allows you to create a content inventory as long as for 90 days in just about 2 hours. It's not about writing the entire post, but 80% of the work, which is outline creation. You have the inventory. That means you have 80% outline creation of each and every post in 2 hours, because you have the pains, fears, desires, goals, and action. And remember, the story framework only requires that. The first thing is that PAS. Correct? So that means you don't have to rack your brains every day. Okay, what to post, how to post, should I use Reels, should I use Carousel, should I do video? And you spend tons of time consuming content. Okay, this is what my competition is posting, I'll copy that. Nothing doing. You don't have to do anything and waste your energy, time in doing that. It's of no use. It's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to give you clients at all. The only thing that's going to give you clients is using this content inventory method, using the storytelling framework. Type AMZ, guys, if you love this content inventory, because this is the most amazing thing that I offer to my VIP clients to come and work with me together. So what we do is we get on a Zoom for 2 to 3 hour session once in 14 days, once in a week, and create our entire content for the week together. Audit, vet it, and schedule it. Automate it. No need to post every single day also. We just automate it. AMZ in chat. I want to see if this is something is helping you. Again, these are some examples of the chats to show you how it is being used. David Smith writes that I managed to complete my 90-day content calendar over the weekend thanks to the incredible story method and prompts and scripts we have learned from in Passion to Profit Lab. Creating content has never been easier. It's like a cakewalk. Why didn't I join Passion to Profit sooner? Yeah. So you see, this is the magic. So we also have progress tracker update for my members every week. So I asked them to post it on the Facebook group. And this is what Karuna is writing. Karuna says, progress update. Just wanted to share some exciting updates on my journey. I completed the live video challenge, check. Secured 30 leads, check. Used the story method to close VIP client, check. While the content creation is still work in progress, I'm thrilled to say that I used the story method to create 2 weeks of content and all scheduled today. I'm feeling accomplished and wanted to ask, are you proud of me, Latika? Do I deserve a hot seat? So yeah, inside the membership, people who are completing their tasks, doing well, they get a hot seat, and I do that personal audit checks, etc. Okay, I also want to just talk about here. Okay, Sonal Gambhir writes, guess what? Today at 11 a.m., I did my live video again. At first, I was a bit shaky, but thanks to the framework, people liked it a lot. By the end, I was doing great. Got 2 sales by evening. How many of you feeling that you can do it too if you have this system? Okay, Priya Desai writes, I couldn't wait to share this incredible news with all of you. I just closed not one but 2 VIP clients for my signature program. Lucas is an amazing, amazing community member. He says, I'm over the moon. I just landed my first high value client through a face-to-face meeting using the face-to-face. He says, I got a client using face-to-face meeting. Incredible story method. The conversation flow was effortless, creating connection immediately. Why didn't I tap this sooner? Huge thanks and all of that, right? Amazing. All right, so let's just quickly summarize what we kind of learned so far. Story method is the only way to get premium clients with ease and joy without chasing them, getting lost in social media tactics, without anyone ghosting you anymore. How many of you hate ghosting clients when they talk to you endlessly and then they don't even respond to you? Okay? And we discussed the entire framework, which is an extremely simple framework, which is problem, amplify, solution, right? Highlighting the pain, frustration, desire, goal, need, describing how the pain point is affecting their life, and showing the readers how to solve the problem in the desired outcome. The only key here is to understand their fears, dreams, frustrations, needs. And you can use this everywhere, in person, online, Zoom, social media. So it helps. The story method directly interacts with subconscious mind where the decisions are made. When you talk to people, you want to talk to their decision taking mind, right? Not just ha ha he he praises, testimonials, nothing doing. You want people to take action. How many of you are fed up with praises? Because I know you are healers, you must be doing amazing work, but we don't, but the praises and are not bringing cash in the bank. You want real action, right? You want intent to match the action. So this is the only method which is interacting with the subconscious, the emotional mind where decisions are made. Story method helps clients trust immediately and close deals. So close is happening. No more dilly-dallying. No more dilly-dallying is happening. Close is happening. It is helping people get interested in you. So leads are happening. It helps you increase the value of your offering. People can keep charging less, but you can keep charging more because you are really using the story method. So you can charge more. It helps. Story method is also helping you create content that makes the buyers remember you, that makes your leads remember you for a very, very long time. Right? Awesome. How many of you are feeling more confident than before? On the scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are feeling amazing? How many of you are feeling, before I talk further about a lot of other things, tell me, it's been 6 to 8:20. How many of you are feeling that this time was absolutely worth your while? On the scale of 1 to 10, how was your time worth your while? On the scale of 1 to 10, quickly tell me that. Cool. Amazing. Thank you, everybody. This is amazing. 10, 11, 100 is you guys amazing. Okay. 9. Lovely. Okay. So I am obviously this is nothing that we have discussed so far is just a fluff or might work, right? This is something that has been transforming your entire business and life, right? And it's you you know, it doesn't matter if you are a newbie or tech phobie, it's all about taking steps and taking actions. So some of the big benefits of the story method are attracting premium clients with ease and joy, investing not more than 30 minutes a day on social media, and go from unknown to well-known and sold out, right? So if there is like one thing that you want to take away, is that, we have literally cracked the code in order to show how to turn strangers into clients for your services with ease and joy. And it has changed the world for me and my students, a very replicable system. And you can finally turn that passion of yours into a consistently profitable business every month on month, right? So the obvious question is, how can you apply the story method and get visibility and attract 3 to 5 premium clients every week? So obviously you have a choice here, guys. You can do it the slow way through trial error by, taking some of what I have given you today, apply that, but you got to be ready with the cost that comes with that also, the DIYs, do it yourselves, right? Have doubts, chase perfection. This happened to me. I can say that from my story. Rely on motivation to do the work, do the trial error, keep watching hundreds of free guidance scattered across the internet. That can take you about anywhere from 1 year to more to see the results. But being the smart entrepreneur that I know you are, someone who would rather save all the time and energy in figuring out yourself and instead work with an expert who has been there, done that. You would rather work with proven systems, guaranteed results, and get results of your efforts in less than 30 days or more, right? Type slow or fast. Which one are you? So doing it with me basically gives you the choice of quickly implementing the story method for your business in as small as 4 weeks, as short as 4 weeks, right? So what I've shown you today is just 1%. It's not even 1%, honestly. This is all I could cover in just 2 hours. And this training is worth $97. But you got it absolutely free. Now, I want you to imagine the desired outcome, being able to attract and close. Remember the numbers that you wrote in your notebook. 3 to 5 high value clients with ease every week. Being able to attract 50 to 100 high value leads with each piece of content that you publish on the internet. Being able to deal with premium clients, close premium clients in less than 30 minutes. Client attraction content in just 2 hours per month. Being able to keep your premium pricing, whatever you want to charge, not just discount it every time you meet somebody. Being able to consistently grow month on month, not just you actually have proper business, not just as a side business, make it like a full blown business and which is growing month on month. You have proper quarterly goals for your healing and coaching business, right? How many of you would love that? Give me an emoji in the chat. How many of you would love that for yourself? Right? So I want to introduce you to the premium client magnet system, which is like a 4 weeks challenge with me, right? It's going to be 4 weeks live with me to actually implement in your business. How many of you would love that? Before I get to the, offering you the invitation and everything, I want to quickly ask you, how many of you would love to do this live with me? This is not going to be recorded or anything. For the first time, it's going to be completely live because I want to be fully immersed in your business. I want to make sure that you're doing it the right way, right? How many of you would love that I get into your business and help you do it live? Okay. So it is my complete step-by-step program to help you attract, retain, monetize attention with ease. So no missing steps, no confusion. The quickest and most effective way to go from being unknown to well-known and get sold out, right? Sold out means if you have a capacity of, let's say, 3 clients per month, 5 clients per month, you get sold out because we worked on the numbers before, right? So all you have to do is just follow the steps. You just have to follow the steps. And here is what I will force you to master, right? this is what the week 1, week 2, week 3 is designed. So week 1, we master the story method. Week 2, we master the 4 versions of story method, that 4 different versions, right? Depending on who is your ideal client, we can always tweak as per the situations, as per the audience type, as per the format of the platform. Week 3, you will get high quality leads from social media for free. Week 4, you create unlimited client attraction content. Right? All right. Okay, so yeah, just quickly a quick glimpse of how Nora made her entire team of 3 people using just simply story method. This was done live, right? This is some of the amazing results, and she has shared on WhatsApp. And Christy was again spending a lot of time on social media before, just like so many of you are. But I don't suggest that, because I want the healers and coaches to be doing what you're good at. Just focus on what you are good at and leave the marketing to on an auto mode when it can be, right? You're not marketing and selling people, but you are healers and coaches first. Okay. Right. Yeah. Suhasini is doing amazing. So yeah, the most common excuse I hear from people when they, think of starting is like, okay, but I don't have an offer yet. Okay, I don't know what to sell right now. I've still to create my offer, my program, whatever. So I tell them this is the best time. I wish I got that advice before when I started off. This is the best time to start building your visibility. If you're planning it to start a full-blown business after 1 year, 1 year is a great time, guys. 6 months is a great time, 3 months is a great time. But 1 year is the best time if you're going to plan after 1 year, because you will build your visibility. People go, your old client, remember, how do you buy anything? You want to know people first. You want to start liking them, and only then you trust them. So visibility period will help you have enough people who trust you. You will enough have generated enough leads. So whenever you are ready for your offer after 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you won't have to hunt around looking for clients so that you can pay your bills, so that you can bring food on at your table. You will already have warmed up leads who are ready to buy from you the moment you offer them something. Right? So when you sign up, you are also do this amazing membership. You're going to get instant access to, of course, the 4-week challenge, right? And I also want you to be able to have the right tools. The most important tool here is the worksheet. I call it the 5-day money making research method. It's a tool that will help you get rid of the overwhelming confusion. You're like, okay, but this story method is great, but you know, what do I say? So it's a tool that will help you overwhelm, confusion is gone, because you will have a step-by-step clear method to discover the pains, fears. A lot of you are not in love with your audience. If you are in love with your audience, this this tool is going to help you exactly know how to discover pains, fears, goals, and desires of your ideal clients. When you know that, it's a gold mine. So you're going to get that. When I was figuring things out, I ran into a big roadblock. I didn't know how to discover my client's pain, desires, fears, goals. So I had to create a method from scratch. Back then, I spent weeks on an insane amount of time, money, figuring out most efficient way to discover these insights. I don't want you to have to recreate this wheel. I've already developed a proven research method with worksheets. I'm just going to give it to you with this package. Sounds cool? Type cool in the chat. When you use this tool, you're not only going to save the time, money I spent developing it, but you also save months or years wasted time, money, because you will be doing for the first time. There's no trial and error period for you. Okay, give me a thumbs up. All right. Okay. Now, Latika, scripts. I also, again, I want to give you the jump start. I want to make it this really easy for you because I know a lot of you are saying, okay, I'm in my 40s, my 20s, my 50s, my tech challenge, whatever. But I want, when you invest today, you're also going to get the access to my winning story method scripts that will help you simply swipe them and use to get the premium clients and close high paying clients. I had to go through several trials and runs to get winning scripts, but you won't have to. I'm giving you my winning scripts. You just have to swipe them, means copy them as special bonus. These bonus will help you take away all the guesswork, save time, refer to the ready to use winning scripts. Okay. Okay. I know some of you told me about how do I go live? How do I do camera? So when you invest today, you also receive my step-by-step guide to effortlessly going live on Instagram, Facebook using story method. Basically live anywhere. In my earlier live videos, I faced the challenge of feeling lost and lacking the confidence. It took a significant amount of time and energy to overcome these hurdles, including figuring out algorithm hacks, confidence strategy, crafting effective story method scripts. But you don't have to go through all of that. You can save months of practice, time, energy because you will be doing it right for the first time. Now, this bonus will help you simply follow the guide, use the story method while going live, ensuring you are never lost and are fully confident. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if this is sounding really helpful. Okay, that's not at all. Okay, I really want you to succeed. And so you also have, how many of you loving these bonuses? I actually created the whole stack because I created everything that I needed. I created all the stack for myself. And I think all of this, while the story method and tools is amazing, I want nothing should stop you, right? I also included my beautiful 9 minutes manifestation routine. I did that even before the session that I came for. So I practice this every day, especially before I reach out to the clients and start my social media marketing. It's amazing. It will help you activate the manifestation magic, allowing you to not only attract clients with ease, but also enjoy while doing it. How many of you get frustrated while posting or commenting and messaging your leads? You will enjoy the process simply by doing this simple 9 minutes activity. Okay. I love sharing these bonuses, guys. I hope you're as excited as I am because these are made with a lot of dedication, love, and success that I've had using them. So I want to give all of it to make sure that there is no stone unturned for you. All right. So this is my okay, cash magnet story method. No, not sure is the last, but yes, this is. How many of you love ChatGPT? You are going to use AI. I'm going to teach you that. It's extremely simple. If you use internet, you will use ChatGPT. It will save a lot of time whenever you are creating new scripts. You'll be like, okay, Latika, I have gotten your scripts, but what do I do for my business, for my healing, coaching, consulting business? So I will give you a AI method using ChatGPT to create in 1 minute any script that you want. Okay. So it will like churning amazing story method scripts in like a hotcakes in a jiffy. Okay. Do we have more? Of course, we have more. The client attraction content training. So this is extremely special. Like it helps you understand the clever ways to speak to your audience in their own language. You want to use their language, right? So it'll help you get rid of again overwhelm, confusion, guesswork, content ideas. You will create powerful content with me for 90 days in just 2 hours. You're going to get this very special training. I'm going to do this live for you. So literally step by step, nothing is left out. And of course, my beautiful community of very smart, savvy entrepreneurs where you can help find all the kind of help, support, connect with others, same part to support you, encourage you along the way. Yeah, I've been there. I mean, I really wished I had this kind of support when you are doing it. So, how many of you would love to have, are working in silos and would love to have a community of other people learning with you? Yeah, yep. All right. So, a lot of you were asking me when I showed the Facebook groups. So, there are a lot of amazing Facebook groups to get the high quality leads without paying a dime, without using ads. So, Facebook groups is one of the very important ways, apart from organic social media, which you will learn. So, I'm going to give you, I have a complete list of FB leads gold mine. So, you're not going to get that. You're just simply going to post in these groups. So, these are amazing, some of the Facebook groups, and I call them lead gold mine. So it's top 50 group list. Yes, Anakshi, all this is ready to use, and these are all approved. These are all where the posts are allowed, the value posts are allowed. And okay, this is also great. Amazing stuff that I want to offer is a ready to use proven chat scripts. How many of you get lost when a lead messages you on Instagram or Facebook on messengers or chats? So you want to talk to them, or even on WhatsApp, right? You want to talk to them in a way you can't get on a call every time. You have kids, your family, other work, but you can't get on a call every time. But you can message them in a way that turns a cold stranger into a very potential warm leads, or even clients if you have an offer ready, right? So I give you the exact scripts that have helped me turn chat to paycheck. Give me a smiley if you would love that. Show me some excitement, guys, because let's just make it really valuable. Okay. And of course, the co-create group coaching. You're going to get complete coaching with me every week. So I'm just, yeah, this is the entire stack that we discussed already. I just want to make sure nothing is left out. Okay, this is the most, for me, it's the most amazing thing. I don't know about you. So let me explain this to you. What does it do to you? Guys, the automate and forget system is when you create your 7 days content with me. Every week we meet and we create the 7 days content. You put that into automation. You put that into scheduling so that you don't have to create something from scratch every day and post it. Be it stories, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, Instagram, anything. We're going to do automate and forget system. We not just for 7 days, we can actually do for entire month. You want to travel for a holiday, you want to take a social media break, you want to handle your kids' education, kids' exams, no worries. Your business is not going to get affected. You will use the automate and forget system to automate your chats, to automate your post, to automate your content creation, to automate everything. You will also use my ready to use templates. You want nice graphics on Canva, you have all the high performing reel templates, you have the high performing carousel templates. Just copy paste the content, schedule, copy the paste content, automate. How many of you would love that? Emails, automate. Give me a big smiley if this will really ease out your life. Right? Awesome. Okay. So what we discussed, I just want to summarize it. So we discussed the entire complete story method system right? I also gave you a lot of tools around the story method system so that nothing is stopping you, no tech issue, no content issue is stopping you from actually using it. We are also going to co-create and co-work together every week live. Just like this, we will put on your everybody is going to put on their videos on, and you're going to do it with me live. Create your 7 days content. I say 7 days because we will be meeting every week on Thursdays. And so we create our content live and we also schedule it live for the 7 days, right? You're going to live coaching. That means personalized coaching. You want to tell me something, you want to get your content audited, you want to get some personalized guidance, you get all of that. And of course, the amazing community of other healer coaches, consultants. You can always share your wins, success, learnings with each other. This is what we have been discussing in the membership. It's sounding so beautiful. Give me a smiley. Show me some love, guys. Right? So, yes. So we discussed the entire stack, the entire value stack of all this. And if I have to put a number to it, we discuss the value for each one of them. If I, when we were doing a shop online on the Passion to Profit website, this was, it was valued this way, right? So the total value of the entire stack is about 2 lakhs, right? But I want to ask you, before I share, the pricing with you, I want to ask you, if all it did was to, this entire stack, if all it did was to help you close premium client every week, would it be worth $2,000? Give me a big yes if it will be. And if all it did was also to help you get 50 premium leads every week, is it going to be worth it? And if it did was to help you get rid of your social media team, you've been thinking of hiring a video team, writing, content writer team, or it's just taking your so much of energy, sanity. If it helps you do all of that with ease, automate everything, is it worth that kind of money? Give me a big yes if it is. Because then I know that this is something is really valuable for you. Right? You see, I had two choices. I could go as cheap as possible and try to sell you as many as possible. But the problem with that is I couldn't really stack on the value for you. So I decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a slightly more higher investment from you. But in exchange, we can dedicate more time, more energy, more resources to help you guarantee your success. What would the end result that you get be worth it? So if you had the successful story method as well helping you create more money, would it be worth for you? How much would you pay to have those proven methods in place so that your healing business gets a consistent 2 to 3 lakhs per month? And you can probably see why people pay $2,000 for a similar result from me when we do a done for you work for them, because it's an investment, right? So you already have seen that it's worth $2,000. And even at $2,000, which I charge the public, the corporate clients, it's a great deal. But because obviously you've been here, you've invested so much time, and up till this point, it shows that you're committed. That means you will go all in. You are, I'm sure, are going to go all in, which will give me more successful case studies from you. So I'm going to be revealing a really, really special offer, and I'm so sure that it's going to be really amazing and irresistible for some of you, because I want not everybody, I want certain kind of people. And I think this is something that's going to be really amazing for you. All right. All right. So the offer is, type yes if you want the offer, guys. I want a lot of yeses because this is something that I'm offering for the first time at a group or community level, because I generally work at a one-on-one level. Give me a big yes. All right. So I'm offering this amazing membership. You don't have to pay 2 lakh. You don't even have to pay the 50% of that. In fact, you can get started monthly with me. Okay, this is, you want to play that game, Sonakshi? Okay, just put your let's do this game. I want you to put a guess the number. Guess the number that I'm going to share with you. Everybody put the number. What's the number that I'm about to share with you? How much are you going to be investing to work with me to get all of this? Let's see. Bring it on. Bring it on, guys. Okay. So I'm offering a monthly membership at only and only 7,000 rupees per month. It's 6,990, 6,990 a month. That means it is 84,000 a year. So if you work with me for a year, if you want to sign up for a yearly membership, it's going to be 84,000. And the special offer that I have for you only and only for today for the annual membership is that it's a 50% off. It's a 50% off. That means you pay not 80,000, not 84,000, not 80,000. You pay only 39,900. And the annual offer is only for today. The other option that we have is to work with me on a monthly membership, which is 7,000 rupees per month. Right? So if this is a really an amazing offer, irresistible offer, type link in the chat. I'm going to share the link with you. I want people who, let me just grab the link for you guys. All right. Madhura. A lot of love coming. Okay. So let me also give you a Neha Sharma Budhani. Here is the link for you guys. Oh, sorry. I've done this everyone in the meeting. Let me just share with everybody in the meeting. Okay. Let me just give you a quick tour. Is that okay if you give I'll give you a quick tour and then we'll move forward with the Q&A. I'll start the Q&A in just a bit, but let me just take you through the membership. I'm opening the link right in front of you. Okay. So this is the entire stack we discussed. All right. And the offer on the link page, the annual offer is only and only for today. Right? Because I wanted to give something special, because there'll be a lot of people who will be asking for replays later, emailing me later, who will not be getting the same offer. So all of this that we discussed is right here. Okay. So it's 3 things. One is a proven system. The other is personalized weekly coaching, co-create content with me. Third is community. Okay. So when you go here, you see some amazing work. And here is some, the FAQs, go through the FAQ section. And who is it for? It's for the consultants. It's for healers, teachers, therapists, body workers, psychologists, energy workers, nutritionists, coaches. And it has a 7 days money back guarantee also. and it's a full stack. So here is what we have. Okay, so here we have the monthly offer, which is 7,000, which is 6,990 to be precise, right? Now in this, you get the story method system for 1 year. I give you the entire, even if you do monthly, guys. Now let me explain, like some of you are asking about this as well. Let me explain the offer to you, monthly and annual. So you get the story method system access for a year. Even if, let's say, you do not subscribe for the next month, you do only 1 month, you will have the access to this for the one whole year. Okay. Now, in the month, but monthly you will get this. You will also get the ready to use template scripts frameworks. But again, you will get the weekly progress tracker, weekly personalized coaching with me, with Q&A support, community accountability, share wins, learnings, and co-create content with me. Every month we do this together. You get monthly membership, has all of this. Annual membership has all of this. It also has, we do growth challenges. We do 3 days growth challenges, sometimes 30-day growth challenges. We do automate marketing content challenges for 30 days. We do find your people who are absolutely new to the entrepreneurship game. We do find your voice 30 days challenges. So you get all these live boot camps in the annual membership when you pay annually. Now, the annual membership we will calculate is actually should be 84,000, but the offer today is we got a 50% off only for today. This is a special thing that I wanted to offer to my challenge participants. Okay. Now, of course, some of you who will do nothing, there is a cost of missing out as well. There is a hit and trial on your own. There'll be no personalized guidance, guys. No community. Delaying your dreams or even the quitting will happen. A lot of people, it burns my heart. My heart sinks when I see amazing people, gifted people, healers, coaches, who go back to their soul-sucking jobs, who quit their dreams. It really, really hurts me a lot because their work is so amazing. They just don't know the skills to get clients, which is not a rocket science at all. All you need is a community, a mentor who has been there, done that, and a system, right? A lot of people just fail at understanding that it just requires a little bit of learning, investment of time, energy. And of course, there's an income loss of 30 lakhs. So let's say you're getting about 60 high-paying clients, you're losing about 30 lakhs, right? And I know if you're an amazing, smart entrepreneur, okay, I'm seeing some membership enrollments already. I want to congratulate Sonakshi, the very first person here. Okay, once you are done availing the offer, guys, type done in the chat so that I can call out your name. David, Monali, congratulations. Okay. We are also live in Startup India group and Passion to Profit group. Ruhi Sinha, Fiona. Amazing. Okay, guys, type done if you're done. Yes, Padmalay, you can do that. Absolutely. All right. For now, you can do that. Okay, now let me also take give me 1 second. Let me get this guy here. All right. Himanshu Desai, congratulations in the community. The annual offer, yeah, I can see. I'm not sure I cannot see what offer you've taken. I can just see the name right now. My team has sent you. Guys, I'll be calling your name just in a bit. Whoever is done, and feel free to ask your questions. Okay, let me just complete all I have to share first. Paritosh Desai, congratulations for being in the community. Nivedita, Madhura, Shivani Kashyap. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations for being in the Passion to Profit membership. It's amazing. We're going to have a rocking time creating your amazing content for story method and get some nice high paying clients. Okay. Yeah. So I also want to talk about here is something which is, I'm so confident, guys, that you'll experience the profound life-changing results and something that you have never gotten before. I'm not promising the results, but I'm going to completely kind of guarantee them for you. If doing this is not turning out the best decision you've ever made, and if you change your mind for whatever reason, my team are unhappy and extremely easy to get hold of. So there's simply no risk to you. So there is a 7 days amazing guarantee for you. Okay. But what I want to specifically talk to you about is something very important. And what is that? That is what is missing out looks like, guys. The only risk that you could possibly face is the pain and regret if you miss out on experiencing this life-changing method when you had the chance of doing it. Okay. So right now you have to do sometime 7 days time to test drive it, to have it on your business marketing life, and then decide, right? See the amazing impact that makes in your business marketing life, right? It's time to select that money saving offer below and experience firsthand everything, right? Because what's going to happen is you will continue seeing the other healers, coaches using this method, or continue growing. 24 will pass by, 25 will pass by, and you'll still be like, okay, I'm posting, I'm doing this, but nothing happening. So I'll continue doing it like a pastime. You will continue doing like playing small, right? So I'm here to tell you, I'm here to hold you accountable for the promise that you gave me. Did I fulfill my promise, guys? And go back to my slide where I promised you something. Are you feeling more confident about your marketing, selling mindset? Type yes in the chat. Are you feeling that it's easy and joyful? You can be easy and joyful about transforming, about selling your premium services. Are you confident about charging premium? Are you feeling confident that all you have to do is just use a simple framework, simple communication framework, and get people's emotional decision-making mind to work, right? I made that happen. And as I promised, I'm also going to give you, by the end of this, I'm also going to give you the script. In fact, you will do it with me. You will do it yourself. How to craft your intro script so that people will remember you forever in less than 30 seconds. How to introduce yourself in less than 30 seconds to let people remember you forever. We're going to just do it in a bit once I complete the Q&A. But did I fulfill my promise? Did you enjoy this challenge? Give me a big thumbs up or a big heart. I don't know how do they do with heart. Anyway, now it's time to fulfill your promise, right? You said you will grow in 2024. You said you want to grow and make this 2024 count. So don't let this pass by, guys. And the other healers, teachers will continue to grow, and there's no dearth of high-paying clients. Everybody, do you believe that everybody is suffering in health? Everybody needs a healer. Everybody is like the tons of people, sorry, not everybody, the tons of people suffering in health. There are tons of people suffering with relationship issues. We need healers there. I don't know why I need a lot of healers on healing in various aspects. Do you believe that tons of people who are right now need financial help? They need financial abundance, and they can use some healing and coaching help, right? So there's no dearth. There is no dearth of high paying clients, right? So don't let this year again pass by. Make this count. All you have to do is just take action. Take baby steps. Take baby steps to fine tune only two things. One is the mindset, the other is the communication. That's the only things that you need to start getting high paying clients, right? And the mindset shift about marketing, selling money, and how do you say what you say to meet people. When you meet people one on one, when you talk to people on social media posts, when you talk to people on Zoom, when you actually sell them. That's all you need to know to start getting amazing clients. So, what happens when you sign up? Okay, Radha, congratulations. Can you give me, okay, so people who want the Google Pay link, I'm just pasting it here, guys. Although I would ask you to do the card, but the Google Pay is also mentioned in the, okay. The GPay is mentioned in the chat. Some of you prefer GPay. There's a GPay in the chat. Sure, ba, congratulations. Hanrad, Madhavi, Arihant, congratulations. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Good to see so many amazing people who interacted with me are here. You, I want to also share, guys, that the thing is that when I was at your place, I lacked the guidance. And as you know, you can shave off years of trial and error with the right advice. Type yes if you agree with me. You can shave off years of trial and error with right advice. And that's exactly what I did. I paid a very influential person, my business coach, $3,000 to show me how to craft better message and tell better stories. I had a social media coach to show me how to set up and run my social media for my online coaching business. She now charges $6,000. I enrolled into a $5,000 coaching that showed me how to sell. So right now, you don't have to pay any of the such figures. You're only going to get all my hands-on learning in simple hand-holding way in fraction of price. I noticed that getting personalized advice did more for me than anything else. So when you sign up today, how many of you would love my one-on-one guidance, one-on-one kickstart with me? How many of you would love to have a one-on-one kickstart with me? So I get on a Zoom call and help you kickstart and see what's audit your current content and tell you what's wrong and help you fix things and give you a roadmap and a plan. I needed that. So I'm going to offer that today to you as well. If this sounds beautiful, give me a heart. Because I really, as I said, I want to leave no stone unturned for you. Okay, Q&A. Q&A, guys. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's do this activity. How many of you are ready for the activity? Give me a big yes if you're ready to do this activity. Give me a big, big yes. If you want to learn how to introduce yourself in less than 1 minute and be remembered forever by high value potential clients, give me a big yes. Congratulations, Padmalay. Sorry, am I pronouncing your name right? Padmalay, congratulations. Would you tell me a little about what you're doing? tell me a little about what do you do? Guys, I also want to share with you the amazing people that we have here in the community. We've got dog communicators, Sarah, we got Madhura, we got hypnotherapists, psychologists, financial consultants, language trainers, right? And then I can see Reiki healers, energy healers, acro yogas, dietitians, nutritionists. Amazing. Okay, give me a big yes. Neha Sharma. Neha, can you drop your number as well, dear? Okay, no worries. Don't worry about that. You should. If you didn't, you should. I'm just making a note of it here. You made a note and you will get the call from the team as well. Neha. Okay, let me just welcome Neha anyway. If Neha, is it possible for you to send me a screenshot? That'll be great because that way I can really confirm things from my end. Send me a screenshot on the WhatsApp number as well. Yeah. Send me all the screenshot that you're getting for the credit notification. Let me share the WhatsApp. Neha, was it a 1-year membership? Great membership. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, you can do this. All right. So give me a big yes if you are ready to learn how to introduce yourself in less than 1 minute and be remembered forever by high value potential clients. Neha, tell me, what are you currently doing? What do you do? I would love to know. And we have here lovely Padmale. Let me also welcome her. Okay, are you guys ready? I want to take here in the Facebook group. I see a lot of people live, and in the Zoom meeting, I see a few people here. I want to take some of you live. I'm not sure if I can take the Facebook people live. Ruhi, Himanshu, would you be okay coming live with me? We'll have a chit chat. Madhura, Arihant, Sudhanshu, congratulations. Would you come with me live? Vivek Ranganathan, congratulations. Palak Rajneesh, Andrew, Fred, Daz, Swadesh. Okay, come if you want to come live with me and have a small discussion, or let's just inspire other people. Type yes so that I can take you live. Neha Sharma is a life coach, NLP practitioner, Reiki grandmaster, and a lawyer. Oh my God. Isn't that amazing? How do you manage all of that? So Neha, type yes if you're okay if I take you live. Padmalay is a inner spark guide mentor, healer and coach. Work with a lot of modalities. Padmalay, this is amazing. Type yes if you're okay if I take you online on Zoom. I would love to know more about you, and we'll have a 2-minute. I'll give you a live hot seat and a spotlight. Okay, so let's do this challenge. Whatever we have learned story method today. So I want you to use the story method to introduce yourself in less than 1 minute. Okay, everybody do the challenge right now. Do it yourself. Take 1 minute, take 2 minutes. And after that, once you have done that, after that, I'll tell you a ready to use format for introduction, for story method introduction. Cool, type cool if that's okay. We'll do this. We're doing this activity right now. I'm going to give you guys, everybody 2 minutes. I'm going to put a timer. Challenging. No, it's not challenging, Padmala. You are amazing. You can do it. Remember the story method framework, right? Remember the story method framework, problem, application, solution. Now, craft your introduction using the story method. and write it. You don't have to share with me. Don't have to share with me. Just write in your notebook. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to give you a script. Just fine tune it accordingly. Okay. I want you to use your minds because whatever you have learned today, let's put that into action. All right. Take 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna give everybody 2 minutes. I'm gonna also get myself some water and take 2 minutes. When you are done, type done. You don't have to share with me. Just type done. If you want to share with me, you can share with me. If you don't. But only after 2 minutes, I'm going to share the entire script, introduction script, using story method with you. Cool? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, see you in 2 minutes. Okay, done. Type done if you're done. Don't worry, you will learn all of this in detail. We'll practice all of this live. And you'll get a pro in 4 weeks. My promise to you. You're gonna get with pro. All of you are having a difficulty in introduction. In introducing yourself. You'll become a pro in doing that. Okay. Are you okay, guys? I'm about to share with you the script. Type done if you're done. I'll share the script with you only once you're done writing your own introduction. So type done in the chat if you're done. Kal, Arvinder, Dharmesh, Neha, Padmalay, Suchita, Madhura, Meenakshi, Keith, Mafaz. Oh, Fred and Daz, congratulations. You got into annual membership. Okay, everybody who's got into annual membership, I'm going to just take your names here, okay? Mafaz, Fiona, Himanshu Desai, from the Facebook groups, guys, from Startup India group, Shivani Kashyap, Madhura. From Zoom, we got Neha Sharma, Padmalay. So, yeah. Am I pronounced Shubha Lakshmi? Are you here? Shobna Malik. Okay, awesome. Congratulations, everybody. Okay. let's do the script. Carl, are you ready? Type ready in the chat. Yeah, type yes in the chat if you are ready writing your introduction in one line using the story method. Okay, let's do this. Here is the story method script for you to introduce yourself. Do you want an example? Type yes if you want an example. I'm going to give you my example using this method. Let me explain how do you do it, okay? The way you start the script is like this. Okay, somebody asks you, what do you do? So for using the script, you should be knowing who is your ideal audience, okay? Like for example, my ideal audience is healers and coaches, right? You should be knowing who's your ideal audience, which I'm assuming that you know. So you will say, you know how some people mention their biggest pain. I help whoever you serve, write their names, right? Professionals, office goers, whatever that looks like for you. Achieve what is the biggest problem you solve for them. If you have a time duration, if you do that, write the time duration, so that their biggest goal desire, right? Without what is the biggest frustration, right? Now, this can happen only when you know their exact pains, problems, biggest goals, desire, frustration. And if you're meeting somebody who is your ideal audience, they'll be like, let me give you an example. Okay, so I meet the person in the washroom and say, okay, hey, what do you do? So I'm like, you know how some people, you know how healers and coaches hate selling? And because of that, they often get freebie seekers. I help healers and coaches attract high paying clients with ease and joy so that they can be highly paid without feeling salesy. Boom. Sounds good? Yeah. Yeah, Radhika, isn't it? Now, this is really amazing. If you have, now this is what we do inside the um, story research method, the 5-day money worksheet that you have is exactly this. You will be able to map your ideal audience biggest pains, biggest problems, biggest goal desires, biggest frustration, because that is gold mine. If you're able to do that, you can use it in all your different, all your scripts, all your content. Now, also remember, you might have 3 to different audience. So I call them ICA, ideal client avatar. So you might have different kinds. Some might be, for example, in my case, my ideal client avatar is somebody like, we'll go to that in detail inside the program. But just to give you an example, an ideal client avatar is somebody who's an office goer, somebody who's a healer, somebody who's a coach, somebody who's a mom. Everybody some has a different uh, pains, frustrations, goals, desire, right? So when I'm talking to particular ICA, we tweak that accordingly. All of that will come like a cakewalk for you in just 4 weeks. It's all about practicing this and mastering it. Give me a smiley if this sounds good, guys. If this is sounding amazing. I'm open for Q&A. Come on, bring it on. Because we have just about 2 minutes left. I think we'll be on for about 5-10 minutes more. Okay, so the first Q&A is, I'm busy. How much time will this take me? You see, I've designed this program for busy individuals like you in mind, the healers, coaches. And in fact, I want my people to do more of what they do. Healers and coaches should do more of healing, more of coaching. So the training sessions are not only short, but they're incredibly impactful. I want you to do small things, like we just did an activity of introduction. I just want you to do small activities. But these small activities that we do are going to create a major impact, the majority of impact, right? So ready to use. So ready to implement activities, will actively learn and apply these concepts in your business. Even dedicating just 1 hour per day. 1 hour per day is remarkably effective. And I think sometimes I also say 30 minutes if you do it with full immersion, right? Okay. Next question is, I've never done this before. Is this possible for people like me? Absolutely. This program is intended for any person who is professional, looking to grow their business, want to crack coaching, consulting online, is striving to grow, right? Their online business, their healing business or coaching business. It's all about saying the right things, how to say it, where to say it, right? Okay, I'm thinking of hiring a social media team. Will this help me? This is a very good question. A good leader, a good boss, or a good leader, a good entrepreneur is someone who knows how to do it, but chooses to get it done from the right people. If you want to measure, like for example, not maybe the right example, but let's say you have we all have house helps in the house, right? So, but it's not like you cannot do that work, but you should know how to do all of that. But you have chosen to hire people to help you in the households. The same thing applies for business. Ideally, when you are starting small, you should know how to do all the things. If you want to measure the effectiveness and success of your social media marketing team, because tomorrow you hire somebody and you'll be like, okay, but you know, how will you tell them? How do you map their success, or how will you uh, help them set the right systems and process for your brand, for your communication? Only you know your ideal audience the best. So I would recommend you to join the program to increase the effectiveness of your social media team. So this applies to people who have, people who are joining from corporates. A lot of people who are companies are joining, who join with their marketing team, 3 to 4 people together. Join with your team to increase the effectiveness of your social media team. You enroll your team for the program, so that your team and you both learn, and so that you have some metrics, something to anchor their success against. Got it? Can I buy another day? Yes, you can. The 7,000 you can. The monthly membership can, but the annual membership offer is only and only for today, guys. The annual, if you are somebody who has gotten into monthly offer, I would highly recommend you to upgrade, because again, there's nothing to lose. You're getting a guarantee anyway, right? Um, because that offer is only for today. I really wanted to make something special for people who have invested their time, left everything, because I repeatedly told you to remove everything from your schedule, dedicate this time. So I have to give something to people who have invested their time live today. Those people who could not manage will not get this opportunity. It's not justifiable if everybody is getting the same opportunity. So people, if you have left your work and left your other commitments and are here with me at dinner time, I'm obliged to give you something special, right? And it is not justifiable if I give the 50% off tomorrow and day after also. So if you're somebody who has gotten a monthly deal and are thinking about annual deal, I want to tell you the time is right now. You can easily upgrade. And don't worry, guys, if for any reason, which I'm sure 200% not going to happen, there is anyway a guarantee, a 7 days money back guarantee. Okay, what else do we have? Come on, bring on your questions. Arihant, Nivedita, come on. Share your, are you up for the camera? Who is up for Jigsaw? Are you up for the camera? Let's get on a Zoom camera and let's inspire people about what are you doing and how are you supporting professionals. How many of you would love to talk about your work? Come on. Okay, let's see. So by now, you guys, you like my work, know that it's completely risk-free and you have nothing to lose and a whole incredible magical world of a new life, right? Of free of stress and anxiety to gain. Okay. And my name is Latika. And I cannot wait for you to take action and finally achieve the bliss that you deserve. All right. Subhakshi wants to say something. You want to come on the camera? Okay, let's do it. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. I think you got to choose. It's always a choice, right? It's always a choice. It's pain of growth, pain of parting with the money, or pain of staying here. You have to choose which pain do you want. If you're going to continue being where you are, that pain of, how is that not painful, guys? That painful to, continue losing your self-esteem, self-worth when you know that you are made for so much more. When you know that you are living only 1% of your potential, when you can do so much more, you all can have at least 1,000 clients in your lifetime, whatever life you have left with, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, you all can serve 1,000 clients, at least a minimum. If maximum you can serve 10,000 clients, multiply that into 20,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees. Calculate the amount of money, guys. Of course, anything will require pain. You have to choose what pain. What is more painful? The pain of growth or the pain of standing where you are right now? What is it costing you right now? Income loss for sure, right? The pain of not being fulfilled is for sure. The pain for not being able to serve at your highest level, not living your purpose. For me, it's very painful. And especially if you are a healer and a coach, it's your obligation to serve more. You have the superpower. You are here to serve with your gifts. Why do you want to play small when you can play big? Right? Okay. Let us see. Carl Sitna. So I'm seeing your message now. What was this respond to? Carl, are you in already? Are you like type woohoo if you're in? I don't see. Are you in the annual or monthly? I know we spoke in the morning. All right. So what will make it woohoo? From now to yet to woohoo. Bring it on. Do you want to come online and talk? Let's just make it woohoo for you. All right. So just type done when you're done, Carl, because the amazing offer is not going to be there. Annual offer, you can always get in the monthly one later. All right. So let's get Padmalay. Neha, are you ready? Do you want to come join? Padmalay, would you like to come join? Okay, I'm going to give you the access. Whoever wants to join me live. Arvinder. Okay, I'm going to give an option to everybody to Arvinder, type yes if you would like to join me live. Then we have your Dharmesh. Dharmesh, share what do you do? Give me 1 second. Hi, Padmalay. How are you?
I'm great.
Give me
I'm
1 second.
just
Let me just put you on a spotlight. I'm so sorry. I want to make sure that we have you here.
I'm in the spotlight, but you are not.
Okay,
At
I think it's
present.
fine right now. Let me also get Neha. Neha, can I get you online? Is that okay? Ask to studio. I'll give you. All right. I also want to get. No, we have Dharmesh. Tell me, what are you currently doing? All right. I would love to know. Yes, Padmala, congratulations. Happy to have you here.
Thank you. Probably my voice is little because I'm suffering from fever and cold and cough.
Can everybody say like MPTY, more power to you? But Malay is having a bad cold, cough, and a fever, but she has invested her 2.5 hours here learning about how to be big, how to play big.
My
And I want to,
intention for the day was to learn. My intention was day to learn. So I fulfilled my commitment and you fulfilled your commitment. So it's a win-win situation for both.
beautiful,
Thank you so
beautiful,
much.
ma'am. Really amazing. This is amazing. So tell me, Padmala. Okay, we'll start with what moved the needle for you. What did you like about the workshop, the challenge, and what moved the needle for you?
For last 4 to 5 years, I'm working word to mouth. I have worked more than 200 people and they got amazing results. But at the end of the day, the story is I'm still playing till today. Let me tell you, till today, I was playing a very mediocre role, like hard to find clients, what to post. And in the long run, I lost interest to post even in the social media, although I'm there for since a long. But the one thing it moved, everybody, I have heard about the story method, but the way you are promising or the way you are giving that support that you will hold and you will create the whole thing, because somewhere I feel I'm not that technically sound in the sense that what to put, where to put. And the way you are simplified it and the way you are presenting it, it clicked. Yeah, I can do it. So that faith, trust helped me to hold your hand. No. So I extended my hand. So it's now I completely have surrendered myself.
Beautiful.
So
Wow.
I can't speak more because it will
Thank you,
start
Padmala.
coughing.
Means a lot. Means a lot. Next question was I was going to ask you, tell me more about your work, but I think I'll let you rest your vocal cords for now. But I think you've already mentioned, I'm going to read that. You said that you are
It's basically for working women who are searching for balance or peace in their personal and professional life. And somewhere they are lost their identity. Either they are just a part of the family or just a working person. There is no person, that person, mother, sister, something, or their post, whatever they are. There is that not me, self, somewhere missing. And there I'm working with them so they can get back that joy and fulfillment in their life and feel complete within themselves. Because I have gone through it. I have gone through it. And 2004, I was on the verge of killing myself. So I can understand that pain of self-love, how important it is. Thankfully, I not only came out of it, but also I'm blessed to receive a completely new channeled process, also self-love healing, which I offer my clients along with my 3 months Inner Spark Guide mentorship program.
I am so honored to have you, Padmalay, and I'm sure, and I'm like really sure that we are going to create some really amazing work for your clients so that you can spread your light to thousands of women. I mean, you have to be playing small. You have to be playing so big. You have to be playing so big at a such big level. So many people need you. I don't know, so many women in India and abroad. It doesn't matter. And a lot of people think, okay, it's India, but I think it's everywhere, right? Um, it's a whole lot of pool of people who need your help. Like they say, you have got the gifts and superpowers, and now it's a moral obligation for you that not to keep your gifts to yourself. Even it's you're in painful condition anyway. We all are suffering in different ways. Make that suffering count. Make that growth, make that pain worthwhile. So the pain of growth is there when you grow, when you got to do the hard work, you got to be showing up every day, because if I don't show up, how will my people get value from me and how will they work for me? So there is pain, but it's worth it. The other pain is, play small in your daily life, keep continuing serving your, you know, I don't know, uh, families and everything is great, but everyone has a lot more potential than that. I'll let you rest. You need to rest your vocal cords because we are we are in for a treat tomorrow. So thank you for joining, Padmala. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for coming on live as well and inspiring so many others. All right. So who else? Who wants to come next? We have here Dharmesh. Neha said that Neha is someone who got into annual membership. Congratulations, Neha. But Neha said she's with her family. Shivani, Madhura, Nivedita, Arihan, Sudhanshu. Okay, Carl, I haven't got your woohoo in this chat. Type woohoo if you're in already, and then I can take you live. Okay, let me just put on my last slide so that everybody can see this. Okay, so thank you for joining, everyone. I'm just going to put the link here for you. Let me put the link for you here in the chat. And once again, the annual membership offer is only and only for today. Okay, that means you're getting 50% off. The 84,000 annual membership is now only and only at 39,900. And that's something that you don't want to miss. And if you're somebody who wants to take baby step, which I would highly encourage if you're here and want to just get started, do it with baby steps. 6990, guys. It's going to change your life. You're going to learn a method. You're going to have an entire method for the rest of the year with you. You're going to have an entire story method with you, right? And you buy, you go to a weekend, you spend that money on a weekend when you go out for dinner and movies with your family, right? Now, but this investment, the 6990, can change your business and life, right? So sometimes we need that extra hand holding. So I'm here if you need that extra hand holding, like Padmala said, right? So if you know that any questions that you have, I'm here because I know if you're here so far, you know you want to be here. But if something is kind of holding you back, I'm here for your questions. But I would highly recommend you, if you have invested your valued, your precious time with me for 3 hours, make this count. Make this count, because you can learn, you can take away all the learnings that you got, do it on your own, right? But again, we know what happens with DIYs. If you need, but if you think this is what you need a complete stack of story method system with all the tools to make sure that no stone is left unturned. You also have a community by your side, a driven community who's going to keep you on your toes. You have me to track your progress every single week for personalized guidance, coaching, auditing your work. You also have the chance to create your high impact content with me live every week and schedule it and automate it for the week. You don't have to see your social media again for 7 days. If this is something that can move you just for 7,000 a month, 6,990 per month, which you spend on a weekend, right? Think about it, guys. I'm going to keep the sleep open and have a wonderful night. I hope you got tons of valued in today's session. And thank you once again. Good night.